I want your
Yeah.
face in it too.
Yeah, that would genuinely make me happy, to be honest. Like, it would genuinely make me much like that would make me content, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. And so you're her. I know you said you wanted to come up. Steph said people can come up. So just like request it.
Yeah, that would just make me very content. Like
Yeah.
I'm really content with that. Like, yeah, seeing her maybe do a few, because I guarantee you, I think that for all of these charges, she'll definitely have to do like at least, normally like little, especially like revenge porn and certain things. Okay, 3 days, this, a lot of times they'll hit you with like a 72 hour. It's just so many charges that's sort of why she's fucked. If it was like one, I'd say probation, but the fact that you got 5 and it went in front of a judge already
Yeah.
that issued these, like, it's not going to be as light as like the police. I can say the police have never talked to me. They never got my account.
Yep.
That's not her situation. They heard
Exactly.
both sides. You had a whole attorney and the judge still said there was probable cause, babe. You're not getting out of it,
You're not.
you
I'm sorry,
know?
boo. Mwah.
And it's just like, seeing her in jail for you, I'm happy enough that you have to go to jail and turn yourself in. You have to admit that you're a bold-faced liar in that regard, in the slightest. You have to admit that you never had a TPO. You have to admit that you're a fucking RN.
Right.
And I could have sworn in somewhere in the shit she admitted she was a RN. Like, I could have sworn. Like, I feel like I really wanted to watch that bitch back a second time. I mean, she never objected to not being an MP.
She didn't.
Not
She
one
was sitting
time.
there smiling. And if you notice now in her content, I haven't seen it as of late besides the clips, but the last time before I was blocked, there was a video where she's not saying nurse practitioner anymore. She's just saying RN, RN, RN. Bitch, you already
Is
been
she?
exposed. And hi, Chelsea. Hi, baby.
Is she
Hi,
really? Hi, my
Sydney.
girl. Is she really?
Is she no, she's a RN. That's it, right?
No, I knew she was an RN. I'm saying, is she? Somebody's saying yes, she did. She said yes, I'm an RN in the video. I knew it.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
knew it, but I didn't hear it. Wait, when did she say
I
that?
didn't hear it. I was just watching her face the whole time. She just had that ugly smile on her face.
I knew she said. I'm telling you, I remember in court she said she was an RN. When did she say that? I don't remember that. Was it when her attorney? Was crossing her?
They said replay. They want to watch this shit back so bad. I'm weak. Kay, when did she say it? SH, when did she say it? Yeah, she just smiled real hard. That's what I thought too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That name. I thought she was just smiling hella hard, looking dumb, like with that smug look on her face.
I'm screaming. I came up here. I wanted to, real quick stuff, because I'm at work, but I wanted to, one, give you your flowers for handling yourself really well. But I also wanted to say, I'm a firm believer that God puts you in positions for a reason. And there's a reason why you are continuously going to a courtroom, babes. This is your calling. And it's time for you to take this shit seriously, sister. It's time to get back in school, for real, for real. Like, I'm so serious. Like, watching you handle yourself by yourself, that could be really intimidating. Like, all bullshit aside, I wouldn't be able to sit there and do that. I'll be shaking, voice cracking, Judge, Your Honor, Mr. Man. Like, I'll be messing everything up. So the fact that you've been able to, you've been going to the courtroom back to back in this situation, I think this is really to show you that you are really cut for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really can do this for real.
Oh, I love y'all. Wow, that actually means the world to me. Y'all have no idea. Thank you so much, sis. I really appreciate that. I know, I
Second
really
that
do.
too. I definitely, like, you did so good.
And
You
I
didn't
love
seem
that y'all get
nervous.
to see that side. Like, cause I know it's so funny. I know y'all get, and it's, I know y'all see a certain side of me sometimes and don't get to see all sides of me. And so it really does, like, Chelsea's been around for a minute, so it's a little different, like, since a long, long time. But like, a lot of y'all haven't been. And so I know that sometimes, and I know y'all love like all sides of me. I know y'all like, y'all love, y'all love when I'm screaming at my phone. Y'all love when I'm getting ready. Y'all love all sides of me. But I really did like that y'all were able to see, like, yeah, I can walk in the courtroom and hold my own too, babe. Period. Okay. And somebody said I would be up there sweating and stuttering. It's crazy.
No, but you had me gagged when you said, and she had on those dirty pajamas. You said the dirty pajamas sent me through the roof. That was funny as hell. That's thinking on your feet, because what in the hell?
No, I was, no, literally, because he was asking me questions. He's like, you bought her. I didn't even expect that line of questioning because I didn't understand. I wish I would have objected more. Relevance.
Right.
I
Right.
didn't like. What are we talking about? I think
What are
I
we
understood.
saying?
I think he was trying to like build the relationship between us or the friendship. The fact that he called it a situationship says enough. Like,
Right. But
really?
he didn't have much to build on. So it's like, I don't know why he kept trying to focus on that. Like, babe, I'm starting to forget. You're making me lose the plot. Like, what's happening?
Yeah, because I really was like, okay, you were talking about aggravated doxing, simple assault. Like, he really didn't hone in on those type of things. He didn't hone in on no videos of me saying like, yeah, I whooped her, I beat her. He didn't show anything like that. He didn't show, I mean, I don't even know if there is any, and I doubt there is besides the piss, but it was like, that could have been, I mean, there's multiple videos. She keeps screaming on multiple different days. I beat her, beat her, beat her. So it's like, yeah. And then, the revenge porn, I think the judge was just like, I don't think she would get up here and show her nudes if she, you know what I mean?
Right.
If it wasn't true. And then I think that, yeah, like he didn't even show that it wasn't her. Like he didn't even argue that it wasn't my Kara. He was like,
Right.
there's a lot of my Karas, right?
Oh, that pissed me off.
I'm like,
And she's shaking her head. Like, bitch. Oh my
and
God.
I'm sitting here like, he should have argued more that like, can you attach that to her direct account?
Right.
Do you have a video recording of, just different things? I don't want to say too much, but he should have done a way better job on that. Like, I'm not going to give her
Part one
own
is
opinion.
uploading on YouTube. Bravo Time said. I'm sorry, sir.
What did they say?
Bravo Time said part one is uploading now.
Okay. Yeah, y'all feel free.
Yeah. No, you fucking gagged me when you said I wear Versace. She should too. I say, thank you. Yeah. Get that bitch some good up gear. Fuck that man.
Stop. Yeah, especially when he said, do you buy expensive things for all your supporters? Actually, yes.
I do, actually. I love charity.
I
She's a charity
literally
cake.
wish I would have said I love charity.
No, dead ass.
That's
Bitch.
literally what I was thinking after. Like, damn, I should have mentioned, because I did mention, like, I donate to nonprofits. I should have owned up with, like, giving back to my supporters is important. And she did do a lot of work she did do a lot of videos and content on my behalf. So I just wanted to thank her.
Yeah. Wait, so what did you mean when you said the nonprofit thing and you was like, that's my minor? So what's your minor?
I studied nonprofit studies as my minor.
Ah, okay. Oh, that's good shit.
Yeah, like 501Cs. Like, that was...
Ooh.
Sorry, my concierge. Hey! I initially wanted to start a nonprofit criminal justice organization that, like, helps people who are wrongly and unjustly incarcerated. Papa! Stop.
Yeah, I love that.
You're
That's
being so mean.
amazing.
You're so handsome. Why are you being so mean?
Yes, college is important, but it also is a scam in some ways. But the nonprofit thing was super smart because you can just do so much with that.
No, for sure. Yeah, Kaylin does have a nice voice.
Thank y'all.
Girl, yeah, I wish I couldn't believe she was like, oh yeah, she didn't have a lawyer because she don't have no money. Girl, first off,
girl,
for me bringing a lawyer, it just didn't make any sense because I'm not being the one charged.
Right.
Second, baby, I didn't need a lawyer to eat you up. And then the fact that you got one and you said he ate me up, but you walked away with 5 warrants, bro.
Yeah.
It's just like, we got to start being real with ourselves, ladies. This is why delusion is not okay. And what did she say? Her supporters did this to her. Her supporters did this to her. Remember, she was like, maybe her supporters can bail her out. Well, bitch, there's not enough of them over there to get you out.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, the girl. Then she said, my lawyer demolished her. What word did she say? Wasn't demolished? Some dumbass shit. I'm like,
she said the judge said I was using this as a tactic. No, baby, your attorney said
that. And I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the judge really wanted you to get your get back. I feel like he was agreeing with you, yes, but it's like, you deserve to sit down, babe. Like, you gotta get some time. Like, for real. Like, you're doing a lot.
Yeah, and I really don't feel like I got to, like, next time I'm gonna make sure when I do my opening argument, I have it a little bit different. Like, hey, we're on charge. I mean, next time I won't really need one, because the prosecution will do that. But then they'll ask the prosecution will be bringing charges against her, and then the prosecution will pretty much ask me to like come up and like I'll be an expert witness, and then they'll like ask me questions, like pretty much cross-examine me, and then her attorney will have the chance to cross-examine me as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what will happen. Yeah. If it goes that far, if she can't just take her fucking L and leave me the fuck alone, bitch.
Right. And somebody said Nina's trucker husband is gonna something about Nina. I hate Nina. I DM'd her when me and Nurse was arguing, and I was going to Atlanta to go visit family, and I had wrote Nina. I said, and you popping it in the comments. What's your address? She blocked me.
I'm crying. What's actually funny is the Chanel girl that be over there talking shit with her. She was talking shit about Chanel in text messages.
Who's Chanel?
The girl that be over there. They friends or something. I don't know. She be
what she was saying about her?
Girl, this was when she was like still, I guess, eating my dick at the time. Mm-hmm. And she was like, she was like texting me like, this girl is in your chat, but she has a video up. She was talking shit about you and Bubby. I was like, oh, for real? I didn't even know. She was like, she needs to get out of the chat. That's weird as fuck. And she did say like, I think she might be cool now, but she still was talking shit like all the rest of them. Now she wants to be cool with you like everybody else. She was talking shit about her. So it was very weird that she's now sitting up there on panels talking about me.
Right.
Oops.
I feel like it's okay to switch sides. I mean, people were confused at first, didn't know who to choose up. But I feel like Nurse has shown she's not credible so many times. And for Nina to claim and Jack that she's from New York is really throwing me, because any real New York bitch would never fuck with Nurse. Nurse is trash. She's trash. She's ass.
Yeah, I don't think they would either.
Call her out on the live too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I remember she used to like, because I think Chanel, or the Chanel girl initially was on GD's side. And so she was coming out saying all this shit about me. And then Nurse was like, Nurse was my bodyguard at the time. And she was like, oh, she was talking about you, Steph, da 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 da. And then one day, I guess Chanel came on the live. And y'all know, like, I be trying to give people grace. Like, I understand not everybody's going to understand you or fuck with you. So I really do be trying to give grace. And I guess Nurse was like, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't know. I can't hear you. To me, she didn't really say nothing crazy. That's why I was like, well, she did try my
motherfucking what is that? Is it a Sparkle or are they a part of? Why are you up in here?
Are they in here?
Yeah, they just joined.
They're always coming in. I'll give them. They got more nuts than Gigi because they come from their real page.
I still want to know who the fuck Gigi is.
Yo, Sparkles was in here earlier saying, show the full video. Bitch, we showed the entire thing from start to finish, and we went back and redid it like it was on a DJ.
Yeah, I felt like God woke me up because I'm a late riser on my days off. And that's why I'm always in your chats like hella early because I have insomnia too. So I just woke up early. I see you live. Bitch, I caught it just in motherfucking time. I told you I was giving that top with that shit playing. I wasn't playing. I am not leaving this live.
I'm cracking up.
TX Dog, did you want to say something? Because I'll mute myself so you can speak.
Wait, you said Sparkle is fancy. Who the fuck is fancy?
Oh, shit. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, hi, babe. Yeah, long time watcher. First time caller. W's in the chat for Steph. W's in the chat for Steph.
Period.
Congratulations. By the way, who the hell said that lawyer was fine? You need your eyes checked. Okay,
yeah, the judge was handsome.
Computer on, dead, unprepared. He genuinely thought this was going to be some he said, she said, like, and was not even there. I don't even know, Judge, if you can tell when there's a date on it. Boy, bye. Did you get your degree from the same place she got hers? You are trash. I'm tired of these people. I question her degree too. I question it too. Because you remember back in Florida when they busted all those people with those fake RN degrees, buying them? That was a real case. It was a
Oh
real case.
yeah, I
And that's
remember
where I think she
that.
got her shit from. I don't trust her. I don't trust her as far as I can throw her big ass, and that ain't very far, let me tell you. It ain't far at all. That ain't far at all.
I'm crying.
Because this has been a mess for months. It's been a mess for years. She sits up there, she lies, she'll never take accountability. She would prefer to lie to a judge with, under oath than take accountability and say I was wrong. And that's the whole problem with her. You can never take your foot off her neck. There's no grace, there's no deal, there's none of that. She's going to be quiet for a little while, then she's going to come back, she's going to get arrested, she's going to do all this and that, and she's going to come back and she's still going to say this and that little slick shit. She won't attack you like personally or go after you, dox you and all that, but she's never going to shut up. She's never, unless she finds another target, someone else she wants to be, she's never going to shut up. So I hope she kept that lawyer's number because she's going to need it. Because she's going to find
she's probably
right
angry
back
as fuck at him. When she turns herself into the jail, she's gonna really crash out.
And I'd love to see if she's going to talk shit to those girls in jail. I bet she doesn't. I bet she
I bet
doesn't.
the girls in jail are gonna be so annoyed with her because she's probably gonna be like, and tell them the story, and they're not gonna give a fuck. They're gonna be like, bitch, we're in here for 9 months, 8 months. I watched somebody get pewed. I'm in here for this. I'm in here for strangling. Like, I don't even, like, they're gonna be like, girl, okay. Like, I didn't even tell them what, like, I literally, that's the difference between me and her, y'all. When I was in jail, I barely, like, I wasn't even talking about it. I literally was like, sorry, I'm taking my medicine. Of course, I told them why I was in there. I was like, that by taking this crazy ass girl to stalk me on TikTok. She, I pulled up on her. She tried to say I took her phone. It was like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I didn't even feel like explaining. Like, matter of fact, I don't even know if I even told that many people that. Like, matter of fact, no, I didn't even mention it until one of the girls noticed me. That's when she was like, Stephanie, because they said I said my first name. And she was like, you're from TikTok. And I was like, yeah. And then a couple other girls. And then that's when I was like, girl, I was like, shit, that's half the reason why I'm in here. They were like, what? I was like, girl, you don't remember the bitch trying to defend me? And then she was like, oh my God. I was like, girl, she done filed fake charges. She was like, girl, what? I was like, I don't even got the energy. She was like, I hear you.
She's going to come out with the same story. She's going to be like, oh, yeah, they all hate Steph in there. They love me. Man, nobody loves you or that crusty wig.
I'm not even gonna lie. Nobody even knew her.
And why are you selling BB pills online? Why do you have a BB medication box next to your face online? And you think someone wants to fuck with you after that? You are dirty.
Wait, what did she do?
BV meds, girl, bacterial vaginosis. That's what she's selling online.
No, say real quick too.
Oh, yes, she is.
And that's why I said,
yes,
Steph, now she's only jacking registered nurse, because when she was promoting the BV thing, she said, I'm a registered nurse. And then her whole
wait, when did she start promoting BV?
Like I just saw that today.
Bro!
Yes, girl. That's why I've been saying BV, you're nasty. Yes, girl.
Hold on. I gotta do this.
Bacterial,
that's
nurse big back, nurse bacterial vaginosis big back.
Wait, TX doll. No. Hold on. I gotta chime in. Because if y'all know me, y'all know I'm the queen of BV. So if y'all know, I've told y'all previously. Hold on, y'all are like, wait, what? Hold on. No, years ago, I struggled with BV, and I've been very open and honest about it. And I was telling all the girlies, like, if y'all don't, this just shows how bad this bitch wants to be me down to bacterial infections in her vagina, bro. This bitch wants to be me so bad that this bitch will now fake that she has a bacterial infection in her. This is the most outrageous shit I've ever. Do y'all not remember me?
That shit from fucking old wormy men raw in DC. That's where she got BV from.
Hold on, y'all. But listen, remember I was
pants all day and all night. That's where she got it from.
Hold on.
Them old men have worms. Okay, that's where she got it from. Them nasty ass baseboards and that 150 she probably shoved up there to get across over here. Okay, don't please. Let's not, shall we? We saw what was walking around that hallway. Listen, we've been watching this for hours. I don't have to be nice to this girl. I really don't, because there's more than one of her all over the place. I'm done.
There's more than one of her everywhere.
Exactly. And she thinks this is funny. It's not funny. You are a fool. 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 Get your attorney on that too. Does he know how to spell that? Because he certainly doesn't know when a social media account's been created. He didn't know that. He didn't know how to get to court on time because he doesn't respect nobody. He thought that judge was going to have his back. That judge was irritated, perplexed, bewildered. Okay, why are you here, sir? And what did your questions have to do with the case? I have questions about your questions. I have all the questions, sir. Build your case, dude. He was stuttering all over the place. Somebody get his motor oil man bun slick back with shame and tears out of here. Out of here. Wrap it up. Wrap it up, bro. You're done, bro. You're done, bro. I'm done. You're wormy ass BB having client. Please.
Okay, but hold on.
Yeah, I'm happy we know his name so we can say we never want him around us again. You are uninvited, sir. You are uninvited. You can't sit with that.
Hold on. Hold on. Y'all know I love y'all, but y'all, and she said everything right. But y'all, if y'all know me, y'all know I've spoken very openly about having BB in the past. Like it was a common thing for me years and years and years ago. And I just never, I mean, shit, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was still pulling rich motherfuckers. Okay. I'm just gonna say my coochie always been expensive coochie. I just, unfortunately it was just a little smell, and I had to find little ways to fix it. But then I found my holy grail. If y'all remember, I was like, y'all got to get y'all some metronidazole. Y'all got to go get y'all some metronidazole. You do one little thing, you hook it up in there after every period, you good. Now all of a sudden, this bitch wants to prescribe pussy medication. Like, bro, this bitch is deranged. Like, you know what? It's actually funny because it's like she's trying to be relatable, but it's like it doesn't work because, like, bitch, nobody wants to take advice on their pussy from you. You don't have expensive pussy. You have cheap, dirty pussy. Like, it's so, I mean, it's a little different. If I'm saying, yeah, y'all, check in, get you some of this, the girlies might be like, okay, shit, might try it out. Shit, it could work. I mean, shit, she sells it for a living, so it must be fucking good. You know what I'm saying? Like, this bitch just, it's derangement. I need somebody to see, yo, what?
That's fair. BB.
So she's trying to sell BB medication and she don't even have it. I don't have BB anymore. I haven't had it in years.
I was telling the girl, a promotional thing.
It's just like they can make money through TikTok Shop or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
but why BV medication? What?
Because she wants to be you, bitch. You can't even have BV by yourself, man. I can't even have getting scary. This is getting very spooky.
I can't even have BV by my. I can't even give the girls advice on BV. Like, this is what I mean by the level of derangement. Like, I don't want to tell the entire world I had BV, but I'm very open, and it's like, yeah, I used to have an issue with it years ago. I've since been able to treat it, and now I want to give girls advice because I ain't gonna lie. If you ever had BV, you be mad as fuck.
It's like, annoying. It's annoying as fuck. And jock strap. Let me tell you. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Steph.
No, you're fine, baby. Go ahead.
Oh, Jack Strap. So I think that's your name. If it's reoccurring and after the metronidazole, because that should clear it up right away, but sometimes it does come back. It may be your partner. Y'all probably don't mix in that area. And also make sure before you give oral or get oral, your mouth is clean. No morning head, off the wake up, none of that shit. Because whatever's in your mouth is going to transfer. Don't smoke a black and then suck dick because it's not going to be good,
Yeah, things like that, for sure. I think she's right. Yeah, probiotics too. For me, and that's what, for me, when I had BB, it was, I think I was number one, I was really stressed. Like, I was going to school, I was going to work, I also think I wasn't taking care of myself like I should have been. That's why y'all see now my house got 1,000 products in it. I don't think I was really, of course I was washing and showering. Of course I had to. I worked at the fucking club. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I worked at a restaurant at one point. You're going to smell like restaurant, of course, in that regard. But I just feel like I wasn't really investing probiotics. I wasn't investing in the right type of vaginal wash. And, I was online buying everything. Everybody said this type of pill, this type of wash. But for some girls, that's just not enough. And for me at that time, just a nice wash wasn't enough. I started buying the organic washes or Salt XO or the this wash and that. I had every fucking wash you could think of. But really what helped me, I did one 7-day dosage of metronidazole orally. You cannot drink on it or it will not work. You need to take it for 7 days orally, and then get you the tube with the things, the things you put in, and you can freshen up if it's coming back. If that doesn't work, Yeah, you may need to and I would take probiotics. It's definitely that man if that don't work. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, I hate the way the pills taste. That's why I did it
They're
once and it's
nasty.
disgusting. I couldn't take it. But the gel should really do the trick. If not, it's something else, boo. But you're
Yeah.
gonna get it under control, sister.
Yeah, trust me. It's really, people can say it's not normal, but you can Google that shit. And I don't want anybody to ever feel like anything isn't normalized over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
However, it is an obsession and actually fucking sick that you are now trying to sell pussy medication. You're trying to shade me? Like, maybe if you were honest about what you're doing with, nobody would buy anything about their coochie from you. We just saw your hairy ass coochie.
Right.
Why
And
would anybody want to buy anything from your coochie from you?
right.
Like,
And
you
you put
ratty
that
ass
thing on
coochie hair.
live. That's nasty.
Gross.
To
At
me,
this
it's
point,
very strange that you would be promoting
at this point, Steph, you
DV.
could say you have 7 toes, and she would say she had 8. Like, she just
Right.
wants to be you so bad. And another thing, I'm not sure why that attorney walked in there an hour late, unprepared, and then started snickering over there with her because they thought it was going to be open and shut. The very second that that judge felt disrespected, the very second that judge said, "I'll admit this video as evidence," that's when his ass should have tightened up.
I
That
think
literally
so
should have tightened up.
too.
That's
Right.
when you tighten up, bro. Because here's what him and her failed to realize. Governments across the country and across the world are taking online crime very, very seriously. Revenge porn, doxing, all this and that. They're passing federal laws, rules,
There's
and
a
regulations,
Senate bill
and they're
on it.
enforcing them. They are
Here, there's a
enforcing
literal,
them.
the Anti-Doxing Act is a literal Senate bill. It's not just like a Georgia law. They have passed it through the Georgia Senate.
And
They
I
are not
believe-
playing that shit. That shit was probably the most taken. He was looking like, oh shit. But that's
And
my
I'm-
thing. You're
okay.
very right. He should have tightened up. But
Should
you know
tighten up
what?
right there. You should tighten up right there. And now I'm not MAGA in any way. I'm not. But Melania passed a bill, the Melania bill, because Russia was spreading her nudes around and she was tired of it. Again, I'm not MAGA. I don't support anything they do, but these are just facts. And like Stephanie said, this stuff, whereas the law works slowly, they're catching up. They're tired of the streamer universities. They're tired of the pranksters. They're tired of the teen takeovers. They're tired of all this BS.
No, for
And
sure.
they're passing laws and bills accordingly. And the fact that his little skinny ass walked in there with his man bun and his alpha male podcasts that I can smell from here, his little condescending, derogatory tone, again, an hour late because you don't take this seriously, shows how far your legal career is going to go. You're going to be a public defender defending douchebags like this chick sitting next to you for the rest of your life. Brother, go wait tables, my dude. You don't know what you're doing. Pack you up, get you out of here. It's a wrap. This stuff it's taken seriously now. People that think they can just go online and say whatever and do whatever, understand you can't.
Exactly.
It is a criminal offense now. So if you're ready to go back and forth, toe to toe, Ubers, gas, parking, legal, court cost fees, all you supporters out there that love that woman so much, until I see you put some money on her books, until I see you pull up at that airport and pick her up and take her home and take her to court and take her here, there, and everywhere and put your money and your time and your energy into this, the same way that Stephanie has done, you can shut all the way up. You can shut up. Y'all are
And wasn't they sitting there saying, oh, why are you doing this the day before? Oh, we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. Where are you bitches now? Where are you bitches now?
Exactly.
Where are y'all?
are
Y'all was sitting here, oh, we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. And now y'all see what fucking happened. And this my thing. It's crazy because I'm telling y'all, this is the thing. If her attorney would have watched the hearing before ours, which y'all should do if y'all, maybe one day later on, we'll watch the hearing before ours. But he issued a warrant for this other lady based on screenshots on social media. And that's how I knew, oh, this, you know what I'm saying? This gonna be a thing.
Serious.
But
online, the docs.
But see, her attorney didn't hear that whole court proceeding because her attorney was late. So then her attorney pulls me out because they asked me if I wanted to do mediation. I said, this is past that. So then her attorney pulls me out and, like before court and was like, hey, you don't have to talk with me, but if you want to, he's like, look, this could end worse for both of y'all tomorrow. I said, I'm not the one with the nursing. I mean, he said, not tomorrow, but he was like, this could end well, this could end worse for both of you. And I said, I understand, but I'm not the one with a nursing degree.
Yet he's
And you
on
know what I'm
camera,
saying? Like, my business is
unprepared.
faceless. So
But
then
he's
he
on
was
camera
like,
unprepared. Who did
oh,
it end
no.
up work for, sir? And you know
Oh,
why
yeah.
he did that? Because he's lazy. He's lazy. He really thought he could intimidate you. Like you don't know anything about the legal process, or you're just a pretty girl.
Oh, no,
or
he
do you
tried
think
it
this is
because
just
I was like, do you know all the evidence I have? He's like, wait, this isn't your time to plead your case. I'm just saying there's evidence against you. And I was like, your client is deranged. And he was like, I'm just saying, I know rules of law. I said, I've worked at the courthouse too. He said, oh, really? Who'd you work for? I said, boom, boom, boom. He said, oh, I said, I worked for him. No, I don't know him, baby. I worked for him. He looked at me. He said, I'm just saying, I know rules of evidence. I said, well, if you were at the last proceeding, you'd understand that this ain't the judge for that. But unfortunately, you were an hour late.
Got him.
Ate him up. He was like, he literally just said, okay, and walked away.
Because when you were pulling out those videos and she's over there just ranting and raving and hooting and hollering, he's got this look on his face like, what? And I'm like, see, this is how I know you don't take anything in your life seriously, sir. You don't take court seriously. You don't take your career seriously. You don't take that hairline seriously. That stuff is pushed back all the way to 2021. I'm supposed to think you're qualified for this case. You're not. You're trash. You're trash.
And what's actually crazy,
this judge was irritated. Love you. I didn't no problem with you, but he was irritated at them.
No, I think he was just irritated at this shit, period. And I think he understood why it was like what it was. The same way the other judge was irritated before. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was irritated as fuck because she was like, what the fuck? You know? And I think that's sort of how he was. But I think he was a little more understanding, being that now warrants have been filed. You know what I'm saying? Like, the TPO judge was like, what the fuck is this? And I think he was too, but I think he was more on some like, okay, y'all got this girl arrested. A warrant was satisfied for something that she said she didn't do. This woman keeps trying to get her. I think it became clear to him she was lying to him as well.
And the whole him trying to push the point with, well, the warrant was satisfied. Yes, but it still was dismissed. That warrant made no sense.
Oh, for 100% sure.
He's a liar.
100% fact.
Liar, dude. Like, get it through your head now. This woman is a liar. Now, I know it's your job to be a defense attorney, so he was trying to grasp at straws. He was trying to like dumb it down to just a bunch of he said, she said, and a friendship that went bad, and this isn't a big deal. Because these videos are coming out, and it's her, and it's videos. It's videos. So much of that evidence was videos, and it's her, and it's
coming out of her own mouth. Yeah, he was trying to like, oh, AI, the legitimacy. There's multiple different videos of her on different days just screaming this out of her mouth.
And I don't know.
You have never seen me say I threw her more than one in one day. That shit's AI. I'm sorry, AI. Unfortunately for her, she said days after days. She's literally sitting there with her face next to a video of my face talking about whooping me. Like, what did you think was going to happen, babe? And it's so bad because she let
on
them
t-shirts and blah, blah, blah. And girl, you need a t-shirt. You need a clean t-shirt is what you need.
Yeah, she was confident after the fight. Like, you would have thought that y'all had round after round. Like, it's giving 30 seconds, boo. Like, what?
And then it's crazy because I was on live, and if y'all saw my face, yes, there were scratches, but there was no bumps, there was no lumps. Like,
I was on your live. There was nothing.
And then she was like, when you fell, bitch, we were fighting in the middle of a diner. Number one, you are twice my size, 5 inches higher than me. And we're in a diner. Thank God I fell under the table. She wasn't on. It's so crazy because she was never on top of me because I fell like under the booth. Does that make sense? I like fell into the booth. So unfortunately, her big ass couldn't reach. Like, she couldn't really get under the booth to swing on me. And she couldn't reach. And I was kicking her because I was like when I was laying on the ground, I was able to kick up. But ultimately, that's all I could do to defend myself because I was ravagely assaulted by this delusional, deranged woman. And I can't, I mean, she did exactly what she said she did. She just dog walked me. And now those handcuffs are going to be so cute. I know she's going to be like, do I have to go in handcuffs? Baby, you're not only going to be in handcuffs walking in, you're going to be in handcuffs walking around the jail. You're going to have to be handcuffed to other people. You're going to have to go in a transport van.
And what
She's
you also
really
need
gonna
to realize, just because you're on the bottom of a fight does not mean you're winning. So
at
when she
all.
kept saying that, I'm like, she doesn't fight. She's never had a fight in her life. I can
And
tell.
and those handcuffs she's going to have on are going to be very real, unlike that jewelry she likes to wear. Okay, those are the real bracelets you're going to have on, sweetheart. You better get used to them. You keep pulling this shit, you better get used to having those on.
Yeah.
And they're very real.
She needs.
Oh no, and they got it. You know, with Rice Street, they take you down to a whole different jail.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you have to go in a transport van, and it's hot as hell. Then you got to go to the other jail, and then you got to go down to where you have to wait to do your bond.
But you know what was pissing me off too? I said she's lucky that
Shauna, hold on one second. Shauna, I already showed the entire court hearing. She is going to jail, babe. Is she really, y'all? Does anybody? Shauna, I can't do it, babe. I just showed the entire court hearing from start to finish.
Shauna,
You watched the whole thing and you didn't hear him say your client has 72 hours after August 3rd to turn herself in? Mm-hmm. Did you miss that? We showed it 5 times. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Caitlin. What you were saying?
She's lucky that the judge was nice, because all of that smirking, that rolling your eyes, and all that, a white judge or a woman would have definitely called her out. I got additional 2 days added onto my sentence because I fucking cried. Contempt of court.
Damn.
So you got lucky, bitch. Yeah, I'm crying. I don't want to go to jail. I'm too pretty. What the fuck? Jail?
I'll be honest with you. I'm shocked that the judge let that slide. I'm not trying to say what the judge should do or not do. However, I will say this. If it was me, that right there, he would have been in contempt. She would have been in contempt. And I would have slapped a social media ban on her so fast. You're going to sit in this courtroom. He's an hour late and you showed up dressed like that. You want to disrespect me? No. I'm not on your time. You're on my time. You're on this court's time and this bailiff's time, who obviously wants to go get lunch. And we would have cleared this up a lot sooner had you taken it seriously, but you didn't. So now we're here. And there would not have been travel adjudication or adjunctication or a travel lift or whatever. You're not traveling anywhere.
But you know what? I love what Sherry just said. I don't think if she said she was going out of the country, he would have. I didn't think about that. I don't think she said she was going out the country. I think if she would have said that, he maybe has said no.
Good point. Because the judge should have asked for proof of the trip. I want to see the ticket right here, right now. Y'all want to make us wait an hour? Guess what? We're pulling proof now, because you came in there prepared. He came in there with a laptop that couldn't click on. I don't have time for this. Where is the ticket, madam? Where are you going? Right. You've got 5 warrants staring you in the face. You think I'm going to let you go anywhere? And get off the phone. Get off the phone. Stop smirking. She needs a social media ban is what she needs. She doesn't.
I'm so mad I asked for that. Marie, I don't play that shit. You know you got to go now, babe. Sorry. Okay. Y'all know I'm sorry. Y'all know my biggest thing is do not come up here and disrespect any of my supporters, and damn sure don't disrespect anybody that's on the panel. I don't fuck with that. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's it. She needs a social media ban.
No, I'm mad I didn't ask for that. I'm mad I didn't ask for a social media ban, y'all. I was happy about the warrants, and I really wanted to celebrate and be like, but I wanted to keep it so professional. But y'all do not know how bad I wanted to be like, literally. I did. I wanted to so bad, but I wanted to be like appreciative and thankful.
And not too much on the judge, because he was great. He was. But I just wish he, was a little, tighten up a little bit. Like, come on, poke your chest out. Tell that bitch.
Yeah, I think he was just annoyed.
Yeah,
I think he was more annoyed because his attorney, like my evidence, it could have gone way smoother, but then her attorney just kept objecting it. And then it was just, I don't know, it was a little all over the place, but.
I'm happy that he ruled in your favor. And it's funny when she said 70% of the charges were dismissed. No, honey. No. 3 of them were dismissed.
Dismissed.
5 of them were allowed. That's a 70-30 in your favor, I feel.
Exactly.
I feel more of a 70-30 in your favor. Like this girl.
Exactly.
We both lost. I was like, no, you lost. How did Stephanie lose?
She's literally delusional, y'all. It's literally delusion.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. And that, when when you were asking her those questions and she was lying, my mouth was to the ground like, nah, something ain't right.
When she said I tried to act like her sister to get into her apartment, my babe, the video, you showed the judge a video of me saying Stephanie. And if you notice, it sounded like it was either edited or he fast forwarded, because I just heard my name at one point when he was watching it.
Yeah.
Just the
But
lie she made up. I mean,
to
over
say
and over
I tried
again.
to act like your sister to get in your apartment. What?
And who's Essence that they kept saying?
So that's her cousin. Okay, so let's do this. When me and Nurse first talked on the phone, she was like, "Oh my God, girl, yes, I know you. Like, we've met before. Like, that I met you in Drum." Keep in mind, y'all, I told y'all this. I don't know if y'all remember when I first came out. There was this girl on my live from a fake page. It was not Nurse Noir. It was not Nurse Nutty. If y'all were here from like day one, and she was like, girl, it was like maybe the first week. She was like, "Girl, I know that man loved you. Like, she was basically like, I've met y'all before. I know that man loved you." And she was like saying that, like, she was in the comments like, "Yeah, girl, you was with the whole family. I met you with his kids and the whole family. Oh my God." Yes. And so I remember somebody saying that in my comments. And I was like, oh, wow. Like, I remember that. And I remember being like, I was appreciative, but I was like, I remember that being a thing. So then, like, maybe a month. I don't really remember how much longer. Maybe it was probably like a month, because maybe a month, like back in August when me and Nurse Nutty first talked on the phone after the robbery. She was like, "Girl, yes, I know you." She was like, "Girl," she was like, "You don't remember, but I met you and Drum at Atlanta Fish Market one time, girl." And I was like, "Really?" And she was like, "Yeah." And y'all, it immediately clicked. And I was like, whoa, this girl is the same girl that was in my comments saying that. But I didn't see her saying anything rude, so I didn't think anything of it. You get what I'm saying? So I was just like, damn, that is a little weird that she initially, and because I'm talking about, she spammed it in the chat when she first came in. And I remember her profile picture was like a black screen. So I remember thinking that was a little weird that was her the whole time. I don't know. Anyway, though, so when she calls me, she's like, "Girl, she's like, I know of you, girl. You used to work here." And she's like, my cousin Essence." Now, no shade to Essence. Essence is a girl. She works in PI as well. I like Essence. She's a bad bitch. And she was like, "Yeah, girl, I've seen you with her." Keep in mind, me and Essence have maybe been around each other 5 times. We've maybe recorded it twice. So to me, I'm like, that's strange that she would remember that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's very strange that we've maybe posted each other a couple times on social media. So that was very weird to me. Nevertheless,
It's called a name drop.
Yes. But this is what she does. She exposes her cousin for being a 304. Now, I am not saying that her cousin is, because I don't know her to be this. But she was like, "Yeah, girl, she be doing exactly what you be doing. I don't judge, girl. Get your money." And I was like, keep in mind, I've never known Essence to be that type of girl, because I know Essence from personal injury law. Like, Essence works in personal injury. Wow. She works for one of the big consulting companies. She's like, I believe she's a paralegal. So for me, it was like, damn, you exposing your cousin T to me. And I don't think that's something that she's promoting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I did notice that, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh. But that was that. So long story short, let's talk about it. I'll be honest. So when shit hit the fan, keep in mind, Nurse's sister popping up on my live, all that good shit. So long story short, one day my first thought was not go ask Essence. Let's talk about that. If I show y'all the DMs, I wrote Essence maybe like 2 months ago. It was not like immediately. So one day Essence pops up on my feed. And my mind immediately was like, oh shit, I need to ask her if she actually knows this girl. Keep in mind, this woman has lied about so much shit. So, and one of y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I was on the phone with somebody at the time, and they was like, "Girl, ask her." Because I was like, oh my God, guess who just popped up on my feed? And they was like, who? And I was like, my Kara's cousin. And they were like, bitch, that ain't her. She don't got no fucking cousin. I was like, she said it was. They were like, girl, ask her. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask her. So I randomly write her and I said, keep in mind, I don't know if she popped up on my feed. I really feel like she DM'd me. I have to look. Y'all know I'm honest. I'll tell y'all. But I really feel like she may have DM'd me or like responded to my story. Something like that. You know how you can respond to somebody's story or something? I don't remember what exactly it was. But I remember saying, to her, like, I was like, babe, you know, I was like, is my Kara your cousin? And she was like, yeah, girl, why? Do y'all work together or something? Ooh. And I never responded. I never wrote her and said, tell me tea. I never wrote her and said, your cousin is deranged. Because let me tell you, Essence don't talk to that girl. Essence don't give a fuck about that girl. Now, I'm not going to say that. I don't know. I don't know if Essence has TikTok. Shout out to her. She can come to the front. I like Essence. No shade, no tea. But come on now, let's be for real. You and Essence are nothing alike. Essence, the cousin you want to be.
Right. Yeah, right. That's for sure. She latches on to all these different people and wants to like be in their skin. It is bizarre.
Yeah. But tried to say I was stalking her cousin. Like, girl, me and Essence have been cool. Like, been cool.
And I'm noticing Nurse is not, she doesn't do well with definitions because everything isn't stalking. Everything isn't deranged and delusional. Only the things that she does. If I go on your page and leave a comment, that doesn't mean I'm stalking you, boo. That does not mean that. I don't know who the fuck told her that.
We're laughing at you. Like, what are you missing? And then it's like when she's like, they got a picture of the inside of my home. Like, girl, you're on live stream. If y'all get a picture of the inside of my home, it is what it is. Like, I just want y'all to think about the fact that I did not treat Girls Love Hot Tea this way. Like, let's be honest. I don't fuck with Girls Love Hot Tea. I think they're weird as fuck. But I don't sit here and be like, oh my God, they're talking about... Nurse can't handle it. When she was saying Christina and Erica were talking about her, so you did all that because they talked about you in a tea page? You did all that to them because they talked about you on a tea page, bro?
And like, she's seeing people have pictures of her home. All she does is do that ratty ass wig in her bathroom. She fell over all the time, drunk and stuff. What are you talking about? No one cares about your little condo rental bathroom. Are you serious? With
your where are you from?
Out the back.
Yeah,
like, I don't even get it. Like we have the blueprint to a mansion or something. Madam, you live in the same little shoebox that a lot of other people live in. Let's just keep it 100. All right. You're acting like you're giving us the blueprint of Fort Knox. You can't even change your pants. What are you talking about? It's your bathroom, dude.
Yes, doll. You from Texas?
I am.
Oh, I live in Texas.
Oh, fantastic. Howdy.
Can I ask you something, TX doll? When did you first get introduced to this? I just have to know.
Oh, I'll tell you. So
I know you've been here a while now, though. I will say that you have been here a while.
So with GD and her stuff with, him that shall not be named. When she was doing her story times and she got around to the watch thing, and I was like, none of this is adding up. None of this is adding up. And you start putting stuff together and I'm like, she's gonna start telling stories about the wrong person and they're gonna speak up, especially out of Atlanta. The South is small enough. Atlanta is equally as small. Somebody's gonna say something because she's leveling off accusations that were not just defamatory, but very dangerous.
Yes.
And then you popped up and I was like, there it is. There it is. My suspicions are confirmed. I like this girl. I think she's really cool. And I just want to make sure nothing happens to her because the way these people were going off online, it was turning into, I'm pulling up, I'm going to do all this. And I'm going to.
I mean, somebody literally came to my home though, bro.
Exactly.
And
I'm like, this is not cool. Nobody should be facing physical harm and doxing because these people can't stop lying. And it was blatant lies. It's blatant lies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my thing is, I think like, I don't care if people support. I listen, she's entertaining. Like, if you like her, you like her. I don't care. I just think it's like insane to try to come at, like, the girl is lying. You can see it through your teeth. Like, you can see it for your own self. Like, you don't, that's how I feel about Nurse Nutty supporters too. Like, if y'all want to support Nurse and not like me, that is fine. But like harassing me, calling me a liar, coming on my live, you're gonna see, you're lying, show us the full video. Bro, stop if you want to defend somebody because you fuck with them, cool. I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
But coming in here defending lies and being mad at me for sticking up for myself is literally insane.
Right. And I used to dance too, and I know how that world is. And it has a lifestyle to it that can be very generous, can offer you a lot of independence, but that little underbelly to just SW, that whole community, it can get very murky and very dark. And the fact is, it's littered with opportunists, it's littered with predators, it's littered with liars. And because there's no barrier to entry, there's a lot of mentally unstable people that are allowed in, and they can have all these different personalities. And I feel like in some way it tends to it doesn't create mental illness, but it sometimes enables it, because there's no real HR department. There's no real boss there. Girls can quit and move somewhere else and try their luck and rebrand and da da da. But now with, we've all been discussing this. This is not just, oh, I made a lot of enemies in, Vegas. I'm going to move to Miami and start over. This is about a digital footprint. This is about people leveling off lies and threats and death threats. These are people texting people's parents, their jobs, harassing other people. That has to stop. And that's why these online laws are being created, because people are done with this. They're done. And you shouldn't have to be the victim of someone sitting there saying that you stole this or you did that or no, that's over. People need to be held accountable. And if they want to sit up in a courtroom and lie, that's fine. But when you leave, and you leave with 5 warrants attached to your name, I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it, because like we said, those bracelets on your wrists will be real, and not one, hear me clearly when I say this, not one of her lame ass, bogus ass, fake ass, fraud ass supporters are going to be there for her. They won't. They're going to laugh about this. They're going to be up in your lives. She's going to come back after she goes silent for a minute. They're going to gas her up, do this all over again. But you phonies won't have her back in this. I promise you that.
Yeah.
You won't.
I think you're right. Yeah, for sure. You're very right.
Yeah,
so you've been seeing the Nurse situation since day one.
And I knew she was weird because she wanted to be in this so much with that damn AI page. I don't trust anything that's fully AI. I just don't. And I'm looking at that, and I'm like, and it was GD. There were some other girls over there, and
that's why I really, do y'all understand? That's why I really didn't think that, like, I know people don't want to believe it, but like, it didn't seem like just an attack on GD in my mind. She was making AI people to try to catch Christina's husband cheating. She was calling Erica job. To me, it was like this was what she was doing to people she didn't like, even though a lot of those things I did not know. Like, I didn't know to the extent. And I think y'all would come in my comments and tell me, but like, watching the videos of her actually doing it and like smiling about doing it, and like, that was like in my mind, like, it really was like, whoa, she was doing this. Like, she was saying these things. She was doing these things. Like, it really became a lot more real for me in that moment. And she was
trying to come off like she was better than all these, either industry girls or models or, dancers or midnight ballerinas is what I call us, or spicy accountants. She was trying to be a part of that world, and that is a glamorous world. And because she puts out lies that she dated Meek Mill, she obviously wants to be of that world.
No. She said she didn't date him. They just freaking geeked.
Keep in mind, privately, she knows my situation with Meek. And I only mentioned it on Twitch. She's deranged, you guys, because and the only reason she knows is because one time she was like, oh, what made Drake make that song? And I was like, girl, it was about, and I had told her that, I was telling her it was about Meek. And the only reason we talked about that privately, because she was like, girl, the first time we ever talked, she was like, yeah. And she was saying that Drake left you in Turks. Like, I knew that wasn't true. Y'all remember us? I was like, well, we did get an argument in Turks, but it was because of me. And then she was like, what? And then she was like, and I didn't even want to mention that, but yes, like, it was so weird when I heard her bring up Meek, and I'm like, I really thought at first she was just trying to get me to expose myself, but then it made me realize, no, this bitch is really trying to act like she has dealt with somebody behind me.
Right.
I'm
Like,
surprised she
I
hasn't
literally
said
wanted to
something.
call Meek and be like, do you know this bitch? And I guarantee you would have been like, no.
I'm
And Steph,
surprised
let
she
me
didn't
ask
say
you
Meek Mill
too.
made a song about her like she was in dreams and nightmares. Oh, you the nightmare then, girl. Oh,
Well, Steph,
I
let
was
me
finished
ask
when I
you.
got that Aston Martin. You thought it was rented. Please don't get me started with this freak
Came
beats.
out
Gotta get
and
this
like
girl out of
spoke
here.
out about the watch thing. Were you nervous that, because you see that GD has a fairly big following, were you nervous that people would like not fuck with you or like, you know, attack you, or were you just like, fuck it, I'm here to clear my name and that's it? And also, did you expect to get your own supporters?
Honestly, okay. I love that you asked that because I don't think anybody's ever really asked me that. So I'm actually appreciate that. So I did know she had a lot of support, but I'll be honest, I really didn't. I knew she had supporters and stuff. I really wasn't like clocking her account. Like my homegirl would tell me stuff like, and at the time I knew she had just got caught really high on live. Y'all got to remember when I came out, it was a week after she had just got caught high as fuck on live in front of her son. And then 2 days later, she started saying she was roofied and that these men roofied her. And then 2 days later is when she made the watch story time. So, and then this was also like a month after the Lotto situation. So although I would see these things, because you know, they'll repost it on Instagram on blog pages and stuff. And yes, I clicked on her TikTok account before, but I don't even think I knew how to see like how many views or like likes. Like, you get what I'm saying? So to me, I don't know. I think my opinion was swayed because coming from Atlanta, like everyone really knows her in real life and like sort of knows the truth. And so when I spoke out, keep in mind, other people had spoken out on her before. You can look at Bree, you can look at Caleb. There was other girls that had spoken out. But when I spoke out, I genuinely thought like people could see through her because I know that everybody in Atlanta sort of could. Right. So when I spoke out, I thought like when I told my story, I never thought for 1 second that people were going to like actually not believe me. Like, I don't know. I really did not think it was going to be what it turned into. No, I did not think I was going to get my own supporters. That was actually never my intention, to be honest. Even though people want to make that, it was never that. I've always been this way though. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm constantly, bitch, you call me, I'm going to do that. I'm going to hit that at button and say what the fuck I feel. Point blank, period. If you know me, you know me. But yeah, I just think that there was already a lot of distrust around her honesty. You just got caught high in front of your son, and then you blamed it on some guys allegedly fucking roofing
And then
you.
flipping it on you, because even though I'm trying to cut you off because I really want to hear what you have to say, but it was just really weird when it was like, yeah, I can't even. Last night was crazy. I think I was roofied, and this is why you can't hang around people who do drugs or rugs. Because I know a girl who did rugs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What the fuck does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Because this is not. We're talking about you being high, babe. You.
Yep.
Okay. So
and if you remember, I think a lot of people also didn't remember how I got brought here. They think I just popped on the internet to come out, and I don't think they realized that it was like, oh, she made a story about you, whatever. But I'm like, no, it wasn't even that. It was like, I don't know. I just feel like she constantly had this thing, like even what she did to Lotto, you got caught, like you got jumped, you was popping shit. You got boop, boop, booped. And then you tried to hide it. And then Lotto commented and ate you up. And then now all of a sudden you're on the internet crying 2 months later saying a baby was beat. Like, literally, that you miscarried your child because of her, like, and that's not the truth. Like, it was just like, I don't know. I feel like there was so much, again, everybody in Atlanta already really knows the truth. Plus, like, there was so much dishonesty about her on the internet that it wasn't like I was trying to add to it. Like, I could have been done that months and months and months and months ago. It was, when I got brought up, it was such like a heinous accusation. And then it was also surrounding addiction and knowing when you tried to actually help someone get sober and you're watching them, like when my homegirl was like, yeah, girl, she got caught high. I'm like, bro. And watching that, I felt bad for her. Like I literally 4 days before she made that video, I was this close to reaching out and be this fucking close to reaching out and being like, do you need, and y'all just know I'm that type of person. It wasn't that I wanted to be her friend at all. I genuinely felt bad. Like, bro, you need Suboxone. Like, you need help. Because I had already told her about herself. If y'all remember our last little messages, I showed those already. But I genuinely was like, damn, she needs help. Like, this is sad. Like, this is sad. And then 2 days later, once I saw she immediately turned it into somebody roofing her, I was like, she's the same person. She'll never change. And then when I saw it turn into me, I was like, oh, fuck no. This bitch is not going to keep getting away on this. Keep in mind, I had watched her lie about Drake. I watched her lie about a lot of different things and just didn't really. Me and my homegirls here that know the truth, we would just laugh about it and keep it pushing. Like, it's funny. It is what it is. Like, who cares? Like, I didn't give a fuck that people believed her lies and delusions. I didn't give a fuck that she had support. I didn't care because when I saw her life, I still saw that she was so unhappy, still an addict, lying about her accolades. So to me, it was like, I didn't come on here to like take her support or put her down or make her look away. I genuinely did come to clear my name. And yeah, I didn't ever expect to get the type of hate that I did. I mean, I didn't stay up at night thinking about it, bitch, to be honest.
She had built such a large TikTok following because everybody just wanted to get next to her because of her situationship with, he who shall not be named. That's how I talk about him. But anyway, and the other thing that threw me off about her and really, really put me on my guard was how she talked about her other friends, her nurse friend, who was actually very pretty.
Gorgeous. And she's about to be an MP.
And the other girl, I think you met up with her at one point, that she included Brina, and I think she included her on one of her stolen watch hijinks or something. Took her to a pawn shop, and she's driving her around with stolen, goods in her car, making her an accomplice to this. You don't do that to friends.
Yeah, Brina came on my live and told y'all the truth. Hey, I was her friend. I took her to sell it. She stole the watch and people still didn't believe me. And so that's when I realized, and also Bethany, shout out to Bethany. I think she's in the chat. Bethany's always in the chat. She was her friend for indeed, Brina, Bethany, nurse friend, even Bonita, who she's done a story time too. These were her friends of 10 years, bro. I fall out with bitches, yes, but my best friends, I've had 4 best friends and I've had them for over 10 years. It's some friends that's not happening. And she just doesn't have anybody around her that's been around her. And yeah, she had made story times about Brina, Bethany, nurse friend, and seeing, I don't think anybody cared to ever speak up because it was everybody in real life knew the truth. And even though I know that people know who stole the watch, you never know who's watching that shit. And it's I knew people had knew about the story, but I hadn't gone into depth about it. The men didn't go into depth about it, and neither had she. And, it was always hey, these 3 girls came, a watch was stolen, look out for them type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it was. But, regardless of the fact that they knew she did it, it still made my face card look weird. And because I advocated for her to be there. So that made it look even weirder, because they didn't want her to come. And I was she's gonna come. I promise she's a good time. She's fun. I promise. They didn't pick her out of the lineup. And I wanted to
always the girls that you have to pull on to these, dates and outings and events and whatnot. It's always the ones that you got to be no, she's cool. When in reality, it's there's a reason why. There's a reason why. And it's tough because I think especially if you're seen as the lead girl and it's what, we trust Steph, we trust her friends. And, the other girl always has some sort of sob story. Yeah, I don't have any money. I can't get the money. I need this. I need that. Her lottery story, her this story. She's jealous of anyone and everyone that ever had a decent position at Magic. Jesus Christ, she can't stop talking about that club.
Oh my God. She was so mad she never got picked for calendar. I'm sorry. That's something she just never got over with me. I got picked for the calendar and she didn't, and that shit ate her. I got picked for the calendar my first year, but that shit ate her up to pieces, bro.
Was she running the same time? I don't know if it's running. I don't dance. So was she going against you or
No, she wasn't working at Magic at the same time as me. The only time we worked together at the same time was Allure.
Okay.
Keep in mind, I think I helped her get hired at Allure. If you know Nurse Friend, the first time GD ever came to Allure, she didn't really know nobody yet. And I was oh, come to Allure. I got you. I'll put you in a section with my homeboys. And that was my first time meeting her, I think. She kept writing me on Instagram for years. She had gone to my same plastic surgeon. I mean, y'all, I know it's like, I'm talking about, this girl wrote me on social media for years and like, oh my God, who did your body? It looks so amazing. I was like, Dr. Cabral. She wrote me, oh my God, I just got, a few months later, girl, I just got scheduled with Dr. Cabral. I'm nervous. Like all these things, oh, I'm about to move to Atlanta. Where should I work? Oh my gosh, can you give me tips? I'm trying to go from this. And I was nice. I've always been nice. And I genuinely, I love that she's built something for herself. That's amazing. I personally, and when people are like, oh, you're jealous, for me personally, I could never be jealous of something that I know is not built off authenticity. Right. Nothing that's not authentic will ever make me jealous, because anybody can get on here and make something of some fake shit, some put together shit, some this, some that, some AI shit. Bro, I saw a girl yesterday that got fucking 400,000 followers on goddamn Instagram, and she's AI. The owner of the AI guy, he was showing behind the scenes of how much money his AI girl makes. Yeah. Off of like not just like spicy content, brand deals, etc. And it's a man running the account. So to me, it's like anybody can build some following and some clout off of of perception and what it looks like. That's never been my goal. And I think that's what was more annoying for me, is when people were like, oh, you're using it for clout. And I'm like, and I think they're like, oh, you're always bringing up your exes. And I think the point I was beating a dead horse, but I think the point I was always trying to make is like, if clout was the goal, don't you think those would have been like, I don't know. I just feel like
that would have been your moment.
Those would have been my moments where I'm like, I'm literally telling y'all, when I first got exposed with Drake, I literally made my page private. I deleted it for 2 weeks. I immediately made it private, took it off for 2 weeks. And then when I came back, I changed my entire name. I did not want the internet was evil. And that's when I was really young. I was like 22. And I remember we got caught and everybody was fucking evil, bro. Yeah. But
hey, Stephanie.
Hi,
I got a question. Hey, first
Hi,
off, girl, you carried yourself right the whole entire time through this whole entire thing, right?
Thank you.
But I just want to get on here and say, because I feel like nobody has said it. Do y'all see? Can you cuss on here? Because I don't want to get banned tonight.
Be careful, just a little. Just don't. I mean, a little bit.
The only thing I really take from this whole situation, it's a lot you could take from it, but what I really take from it is, do you see how following a leader gets you nowhere? Like, from the situation where you were saying, like, GD was hitting you up. She said she went to Dr. Cabral. She got botched. Like, you feel me? Like, just following after somebody does not work for you. You know what I mean?
No, I definitely think you're right. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I feel like with the nurse situation, because she got on here and said multiple times, oh, I took it as an advantage to get out there and start saying something, whatever it is. You get what I'm saying?
I still want to see those clips. If anybody could show me. I've never seen her actually say that out her mouth. And it's
which clip?
I know y'all told me. It's not that I don't believe y'all. It's just like I know y'all tell me a lot about what she says, but like when I watch it, it's like actually more deranged and it processes better in my head, with the clip of her like saying that she used me and GD's beef to like up her.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, she said it. She said it on.
No, I know. I believe y'all. I just want to see it because when I see her mannerisms when she's talking, it really lets me know how deranged she is. Like it really processes in my head. It processes better for me. I don't know. But keep going. I'm sorry.
So basically what I was saying was, when you follow after somebody or you following after people that you see on social media, first off, Nurse fucking Nutty, she didn't even never look like she deserved to even like have a conversation with either one of you females. You feel me? I'm not saying that to say y'all could come look on my page. I ain't no ugly bitch, so I don't care.
It's not even looks. Like I think it's just like aura
she don't look like she was in that setting. Let's be for real. Everybody has a setting. You got people that you can go to Applebee's with, and you got people that you go to Ruth Chris with. That's just that. She don't look like that. She don't look. She going to Applebee's. We taking her to Applebee's. It is what it is.
Definitely a Chili's moment.
So I feel like at the end of the day, no, I'm from Baltimore. So I just feel like at the end of the day, she didn't understand that. And when y'all got on here and start saying like supporting her, but she didn't realize that the support was your support. So the little 10 people that went with her at the end of it all, she didn't realize like, oh, these bitches ain't even really like me from the jump. They didn't like you feel me, my fake page, you feel me? Because I never liked the AI shit. Even when you was cool with it, I just knew something was wrong with it. I'm like,
Nah, I don't like that. I don't like
I
that. You
think
feel me?
I didn't really watch all of it, but I swear to God, y'all, I was not watching it like y'all. I promise. Oh shit. If y'all can ask Danielle Beeves, if y'all know, like anybody that actually knows me knows, like I spend a lot of time on here on live with y'all, but dead ass when I get off this bitch, I do not be scrolling on here. So a lot of her shit I did not see, but I also took it as like, you got to remember, she was saying she was a licensed mental health nurse practitioner. Not that that makes bullying okay, but with the AI, it was almost like it was coming from a place of like, I'm smart. I've seen this behavior. And as much as people want to paint this narrative that like, oh, you linked up with her because of GD. Bro, have y'all seen Bethany? Have y'all seen Brina? Have y'all seen Nurse Friend? Me
I'm
and
about to
Nurse Friend
say,
have hung out since this.
I
Like
feel
been
like
out for drinks.
everybody has certain type of friends. She could have came trying to be your friend on her regular self. You get what I'm saying? She could have been a regular person. You let more than enough people come up here, talk to you. She didn't have to make the Nurse Nutty page. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean,
Exactly.
yeah, she did seem credible or whatever y'all saying, but how can y'all really say she credible when she really didn't get on here and say nothing but what Steph's situation? The brother shit did it like within a week. That shit was fake. You feel me? So it was just like at that point, I feel like she should have just became herself and been your friend. All
Yeah.
that trying to attack GD and all of that, that's what really fucked her up in a hole. Like she
And if
really
y'all
didn't
look at
have.
our messages, bro, I showed the messages, bro. Like I showed our whole message thread, nothing deleted ever, right? And one of the things I noticed, if y'all noticed, I would like send her pictures, like a video of me, right? And be like, okay, which one do you like best? And like I would literally try to be like a friend, like no GD shit. And this bitch I'm talking about, she sent me the video of GD getting drunk on the plane. Like she would just send me all the shit. She was the one obsessed with me and GD. Like even the morning she woke up and said, she put us on a flyer. She was obsessed with me and Drake when she found the picture of me and Drake and like was like, can I post this? It's so cute. Like,
Stephanie, why did I send her that picture, bitch? I found
no,
the picture.
everybody thinks I sent this to her. I was like, I did not.
No, I saw it. Somebody posted it on TikTok and said, I found this in the club. I sent it to her because it just so happened you was already talking about, she was already talking about you guys' photo shoot. She was on here telling all you and Drake business. So once I seen it, I sent it to her. I was like, because she said in the picture there was a dog, but it wasn't a dog, it was a baby.
It was a baby.
So I sent it to her, and I was like, oh, I found the picture you were talking about. Boom. Next thing you know, the bitch tried to act like she fucking found it. Bitch, I sent you that, hoe.
That's
Anyway, I'm
so
sorry
weird.
to
She
show you
literally
her.
said, I just found this. That's what she said. She literally
I sent
texted
it.
me and was like, can I post this? And I was like, I don't know. It's just like, it's actually scary. And I do want to say, like, shout out to y'all that like have showed me so much support through this. And like, I blame myself for not stopping her behavior sooner or not saying something sooner. But I really want y'all to know, like, I did not understand the extent of her behavior. I really didn't. And y'all don't have to believe it, but I really did not understand the extent of her behavior. And now that I do, like I said, that's why I'm like, send me the clip of her saying that. I know she said it. I believe she said it, but I think a lot of things don't process for me unless I'm actually like watching them. And like even for the last court date and this court date, when I had to like go through all this shit and like put together all this stuff to like really see what's going on, like, put together all the evidence. Y'all, it made me cringe. Like, it literally made me cringe. Like, oh my God, these are the things this girl was doing and saying the entire, like, this is deranged. Like, this is, I would never want to be associated with that. Like, I would never want to be associated with that in any regard. Like,
And Steph, can I say this? Because I feel like I've been watching you for a long time. I've been watching you since you started. I feel like people got on this TikTok and tried to judge you off the situation and try to say that you knew she was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and you was just going along with it. You feel me? And I don't really think that you knew that. I don't think you knew it at all. Like, I feel like you would have said it by now. Like, yeah, I was entertaining it and what? Like, what?
You know,
like, what?
I
Like,
would have, yeah, bro.
so it's
Now,
like I feel like, but people started doing shit like trying to bring up what you do on the outside of like your life. You feel me? Like the situation with what was the Dominican girl? I don't know her name, but the other bitches.
Jude.
You get what I'm saying? The other females that then got on live and said shit that you may have fell out with.
Yeah.
But you feel me? I feel like people did that trying to make it seem like 10 people, let's not say people, 10 people, try
Trying
to
to make
do
me be
that
the
and make it
issue.
seem like you fell out with nurse because of this, because you just this type of person. I don't
And it's
believe that. I
not
don't
that.
feel like that's the type of situation. You get what I'm saying? I feel like at her age and her being a nurse, she should have just stopped from the beginning when it happened the first time when the bitches, because bitches come to my house, oh yeah, it's over and done with. Fuck you, fuck this page, fuck, like, because really, Steph, in that moment, what did you do to help her? You didn't go fight that bitch. You feel me? You was gonna fight
No.
her for yourself.
And
You
that's
get what
my
I'm saying?
thing. And it's and I appreciate you for seeing through that, because yes, have I fell out with girls? And I can be honest and say if I was wrong. Like, yo, there's situations that I haven't always been right in. Like, I'm just gonna be honest in that. Like, I can say that. But like, I can't help Jude stole from me, bro. I just can't. Like, I can't help, like, certain shit I can't. There's certain shit that I haven't done right with every friend, and I take accountability for shit like that. Like, yeah, that wasn't cool, and that's why we not cool. And I get, but like, dead ass, I didn't do shit to that bitch. I think we all know that by now. That's beating a dead horse. But I think it's like, it's just so annoying because, like, y'all, I cannot like somebody and not give a fuck. For instance, girls love hot tea. They clip me, they talk shit about me. Have y'all seen me trying to call their job? Have y'all seen me taking them to court? Have y'all seen me? Like, no, I just don't give a fuck. Like, okay, it's comedy to me. And even with Nurse, it's actually comedy. But I think it's so annoying because when she speaks, she's saying things. And I think what annoyed me the most about it is that because she got on here, I think what annoyed me the most about it, it was like, I was so good to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing with Risk It All. Like, bitch, I was good to you. Like with Girls Love Hot Tea, if you don't fucking like me, then cool. You want to make a T-face trolling me? Do it. But when I was actually a good person to somebody, it's like, damn. But even bigger than that, I can let shit go. Okay, bitch, I was good to you. You was fucked up to me. Boom, bada bing. The fuck?
Revenge, no nothing. It was like she was just
No.
trying to get
But
revenge on the whole situation. Everything was about you, even down to the situation with, you feel me, the other girl. We not gonna mention her, the doll girl, but about her, she keep bringing it up, making TikToks about it, because it obviously is gonna bring in, the clout or whatever.
that's what annoys me
people
the fuck
want.
out of her too. Like, girl,
So it's like, now
stop.
you keeping this going on and on, because now when I'm looking up your name, I'm looking up her name. I'm looking up the crazy girl name. Like, you feel me? It's just a chain of reaction. And that's why I said it all stems back down to a motherfucker trying to be like you from the beginning. A person who hits your DM talking about who your surgeon. I'm trying to get into nightlife. Da 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 da. All of that started because somebody was trying to be like you. You get what I'm saying?
And that's why I keep all my old pictures on my Instagram. Like, I never, that's why I'm so transparent and so open and so fucking honest. We were just talking about B fucking V. Like, I'm a transparent person because when I was like becoming into the woman that I am, I didn't really have no inspo. I didn't have no bitch that was like, oh yeah, do this, do that. Now, I'm never going to discredit, like, I think the club industry really helped me. And there was, a lot of girls shitted on me, to be honest. But I think there was girls that, like, I was just taking notes in the dressing room type shit. I didn't have like an older girl that was like, okay, do this with your hair. This looks good. Wear this. Get these type of that didn't happen for me. I didn't have nobody on social media to look up to. Like, I really became the woman I am just off trial and fucking error. And that, a lot of my character has always been there. But just like, even certain things about me, like I learned through trial and error, and just as time goes on, your environment shapes you. And I do think that that's a problem. Like, I think nowadays on social media, we're always looking to other girls and there's nothing wrong with being inspired. And there's nothing wrong. And that's what I even said about the nutty bitch. Like, girl, if you want to be a bad bitch and you want to get men with money and you want to turn tricks and you want to get Chanel's, there is nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing. Didn't do that. But you can't simultaneously sit here and try to shit on me while doing it. And the thing is,
down on you and you trying to do the same shit that I'm doing.
and then it's like, the thing is, it's like, there's nothing wrong with trying to do it, but you know what the problem is? Bitches are trying to convince the internet they're already doing something, that they're a vet in something they're not even a fucking team member of. Bitch, you're still at tryouts and you trying to convince everybody you're a veteran. Like, that's the problem, you know? Like, I wasn't ever trying to convince anybody of anything. And that's what I said. Nobody can make me jealous or mad about anything that wasn't built off authenticity, because you will forever have, like, and I said this even about Doll, it's not even about her. She could have built a genuine support system without Future's name, and his name would never need to be mentioned anymore. That could have happened for her because, you know, she was talking about her surgeries and being a big girl and losing weight and the money counts. But her name is the most attention, the most dopamine she's ever got, the most clout was off of his name, and she forever feels like she will always need it. And, you know, I never wanted that. And I don't want that. If people are going to come here and fuck with me, I want it to be for me. I do not want it to be because you saw me attached to this person, because there's so many phases of life. I might be attached to this person and that person. And that's why I even like don't give y'all too much about Mr. 70M or Mr. Spender or this or that, because it's like, I want y'all to be interested in me and fuck with me for me. And of course, those are going to be parts of your life, but it's like, I don't know. For me, it's just like, if more people were just authentic and lived in their truth, it would be fine. But the problem is, bitches like Nutty specifically, they hate their truth. They hate their lives. They want to be these women, and she's made a lot of changes. She looks different. I'm not going to say good at all.
She could have came to you and said, Steph, give me. She could have came to you and said, Steph, give me. She could have said, Steph, give me some pointers on how I could do this. You feel me? Anybody could do something like that. It could be a bitch that got 100 Chanel bags, whatever you want to say. It don't matter about what the person got, because the bitch might have not did shit but laid on her back. You feel me? And then you got a bitch that might have not even opened her mouth to talk to a nigga. He just gifted her 100 Chanel bags. It's about you as a person. You feel me? You can't really like go. That's why I said following a leader never gets you nowhere. Like, that shit just, like I said, next thing you know, she gonna be trying to do everything that you doing, even after the TPO. It's gonna go on to the next person, or she gonna fall off the face of the earth. Because at the end of the day, she don't have no name for herself. And like I said, it's 10 people over there. Fuck y'all, I don't care. But what are y'all gonna do when, like, y'all should be telling this girl she wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You shouldn't have been a follower. But they used to say back in the day, don't be a fucking follower, or like, you get what I'm saying? Like, just don't be a follower. Like, it starts when you're younger. You learn not to be a follower. My mom used to say to me, if your cousin jump off the roof, you going to jump with her? Like,
you're absolutely right. You're right.
So you her. I'm not trying to cut you off, baby. But for Steph, I feel like, because I'm piggybacking off what you said, so you her. How you jumped off the porch and was like, I'm here to defend my name, I'm here to clear it up, or whatever the case may be. And we all witnessed that, and we all stayed because of your personality and how you are. It's like, that wasn't going to happen for Nurse. Like, babe, you're not interesting, you're boring. The wigs is not wigging. No, they're wigging, but they're not eating. It's just, you just don't have that. You don't have that factor. And like I said, I like your lives during the day, but I more so like them in the morning when it's just all love, all support, and the shit we talk about and kiki about.
Or Twitch. We have a ball on Twitch.
Or Twitch. It's all love. And it's like, we're not here for the drama shit all the time. We're not.
Yeah. No, I really do. I do appreciate that. Like, I do feel like people could say like, oh, it's always drama, it's always this, but I know y'all be in here really fucking with me for me and really vibing with me for me, and we be kikiing and having fun, and like, I don't know, I just like, I think like, if people only knew how much I don't give a fuck up, like, don't want to talk about Nurse. I mean, let me say this though, let me make this very clear. I do think clowning her is fun as fuck. Like, what other bitch on the internet is posting $50,000 worth of Bulgari and fucking an old man and bragging about it and showing us $150 in a hot, like, which other bitch on the internet can we laugh at like that? I mean, respectfully, however, like, I'm sorry, like, it's just comedy, but it's also like, it's just actually sad. And when you said don't be a follower, you were so fucking right, because I've seen even
posted a watch saying she got a watch. Wait, what she? Hold on, wait. Go back a little bit.
Yo, you didn't see it?
No, girl, go back a little bit.
What?
Bitch.
Yeah, she said she got a Bulgari Serpenti watch.
Y'all is on this app lying.
I swear to God, bro. I swear, yo, this bitch is crazy.
Where'd she get it from?
So her sugar daddy, mind you. Yo, mind
Yo,
you.
why every time she go out of town, she come back? I told y'all she be buying that DH gate shit, coming back from trips, trying to act like a man bought it.
Man
Bro,
got it
it's
for you.
deranged.
Because
It's
how do you
deranged.
get
talk
it
to
off
a
like
nigga for a day,
you
no,
can
for
get
a week, and then he's your sugar daddy? That doesn't make. Did y'all have that conversation, babe?
and by
I
the
don't think
way,
he knows you're a
somebody
sugar baby.
and by the way, this is something else that has to be discussed here. Girls like Nurse, girls like all these other girls out here that want to sell courses and get rich quick schemes, especially into nightlife and or the skin industry, that is very dangerous. Y'all don't know what you're doing and you don't know what you're selling. Not everything is for everybody. And I've been to every single major city in the USA, just the USA. Don't get me started on the international set. You think you can go up against the Russians? Those girls weigh 105 pounds and their itineraries are set. They are around the 1% of the 1%. Okay, these girls move to these big cities here in the USA, like Atlanta, where it is the LA of the South. That truly is the LA of the South. And you will walk around that city and you'll hit that St. Regis lobby bar. And let me tell you something, everybody in there's very pretty. Everybody in there looks like they got motion. Whether they do or not, you can't really tell. And people like Nurse think, I'm just going to ride coattails and get into this and then sell an ebook and then tell other women to hop on planes and go see some weird ass man in another city. Are you insane? Someone could die doing that.
That's
People
what I'm saying.
have died doing that.
That's
It's
what I'm
not a
saying.
joke.
You like, bro, if you're, and that's what I mean.
Dangerous. The nightlife world is very dangerous. It's lucrative, but it's dangerous. And FYI, the fast money days are gone. This economy has slowed all of that down.
I think you're definitely right. And for me,
it was up with PPP loans and unemployment.
Hello,
That's when everybody was up.
And this is the thing. Like, that's my thing. Like, if you want to be that type of girl, there's nothing wrong. She could still take notes, but she's in such a rush to convince people that she's already there. And it's like, you literally got on a flight and went to a city with a man that, first off, you barely had but 5 people in your real life that probably even check on you. You may be sharing your location with 2 motherfuckers. You got on a plane. You got picked up by this man. You didn't check into no hotel. You don't know his real first name or last name. You haven't seen it. You always ask me, how do I stay safe? I know hotel. Y'all see how I talk to hotel staff, etc. And if I am flying out of town to meet a man, I don't even remember the last time I flew out of town to meet a man. Like, I'm sorry. That's not that we all haven't, got flued out, but like, that's not, I need your social media accounts. I need, I don't know. It's just like, that's very dangerous. And you didn't get a hotel room.
So wait,
you were staying in his
she's
house.
trying to promote 304 in there that she says she don't do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She wrote an ebook. She wrote a whole ebook, man.
Yeah. She's
I ain't gonna lie. I don't be on the bitch page, so I ain't lying. I don't know what she be doing over there, but what? Y'all lying.
She's not. Last weekend she flew out of town to DC to she met a man on what's that damn she met a man on what's your price and for $150 and she got on a flight, main cabin, flew out to see him. It went straight to his house, no hotel, no nothing. She knew him for 2 days, flew to his house, was posting it in live on his crib. I mean, she was on live in his crib all day, all night.
Oh no, y'all, we is calling the people on her. What the fuck? She needs the psychiatric
for $150. But you know what the saddest part about it is?
ward.
She's doing it, and now she tried to convince us that he spent $50K at Bulgari on her. She even showed the fake Bulgari stuff. But keep in mind, if you would have seen this man's house, if you would have seen this man's car, she posted a picture of a $100 bill folded up with like 2 20s underneath. Bro, it's sad.
There's an actual store in DC, or where she go get her watch,
She
or whatever,
didn't.
her bracelet.
She didn't.
That's what the DC girls were saying. They was like, she capping, like.
Because I'm in Baltimore and
She never unboxed it. She never went shopping. She was on live the entire time talking about my jail. So it was no way possible that it's just actually sad because this is a thing. And this is what I've realized about her. She's not even trying. I don't think she actually wants to be an it girl. I mean, of course, yes, she does. But I don't think that she actually cares about being an it girl in real life. I think she is so much more content with being an it, like convincing that, like, she is more content with her social media personality than she is about her real life. Like, I genuinely
because
think
to even think of all of that out, like saying you went to the King of Prussia, all of that.
Oh,
What,
yeah.
like, what? Like, in my mind, I'm thinking, like, what the fuck is going on over here? Like, I'm
King of
never
Pressure's
thinking
in
that much
Philly.
lies to sit online and think, oh, I'm going to tell them I went to the King of Pressure. My stupid ass would have lied, and they been like, where you get it from? I would have said DC, because my ass ain't doing that much research.
Right.
She's
Well, at
too
first
deep
she didn't
in.
know. At first she didn't know. But what did I say? I said she gonna buy herself some fake shit and try to say he bought. And then it's like she's doing it wrong. Like she's showing the inside of his house. She's
Yep.
showing his car, and it's like, bro, the man is driving a Honda. The man is living in a like. He's got popcorn ceilings, and you want us to believe he's got brown cabinets. No shade, nothing wrong with that.
You
But
don't even have a push to start, nigga. The car needs a key in it.
it's like if he's not buying you $50,000 worth of Bulgari. And the saddest part is that's what I mean. She doesn't even like none of the bad bitches are believing that shit, right? She's just happy she has somebody. Like I genuinely think this girl goes to her TikTok account, looks at herself, and is like, okay, this is me. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, that Bulgari looks so good. Oh my God, I look so cute at that soccer game. He loves me. Knowing good and well, oh girl, she fake dating a soccer player. She said she was dating, she bought tickets to a soccer game, multiple soccer games to fake that she was dating a player. She pointed at a married man as he ran by and said, that's my man, y'all. I mean, this woman has, oh yeah, she tried to say he bought her a Chanel. I mean, she's deranged, babe.
Yeah.
It's
And I'm
getting,
starting to think, was she lame in high school or something, like, or does she lack social skills or people skills? Because when she unboxed the Bulgari, I don't even know how to pronounce it, that shit that she unboxed, first of all, let's be real. You show the gifts, you don't show the nigga, especially if he's 60. So that's there. Second of all, she went online, so you heard, pulled up how much the shit cost because the shit didn't come in a box. She flipped the camera to her suitcase and goes, I just pulled out my suitcase. Like, he brought it for me. Bitch, you would have been showed it. You waited till you got home? Please.
yeah.
Was in the mail from DH Gate.
Really, though. Come on. You showing the motherfucking, you show the gifts, bitch. You showing the fucking, not a
That's
push
what I
to
was
start,
saying. I
hoe.
feel like in this whole thing, like for real, on some real shit, it just really show you, yo, people are really ill as shit out here. Like people is just ill. Like she really got something wrong with that girl. There's something wrong with that girl. I thought I was a
Sorry.
crazy bitch, but I'm not getting online faking no trips, all of that. That's crazy. That's ridiculous.
Can you say
But
girl
and
again?
that's what
I
I
love your
said. Like
Several.
this is a different level of like scary, and like I can't. Like oh yeah, you can come up, Alexis. I didn't see you, baby. You could
Oh,
come
yeah,
up.
I'm you.
I just yeah, y'all. It's actually scary, and it's like I I it's so crazy because she was like she wants me to unalive myself. Like the fact that she would even think those thoughts, it's like because she's always projecting. It's like I would never in my life ask somebody, I would never even like, now listen, I got a dark humor and y'all know I don't give a fuck. However, like I've never in my life even insinuated or said anything of that sort in regards to her, right? And it's just like, damn, if those thoughts are even going through your mind, if that's the space you're in, that you actually feel like someone out here wants you to like dislikes you enough to want you to unalive yourself, you need a moment. Because I personally, I know I got haters and stalkers. We got the GGs, we got the Sparkles, we got the Fallons, but I don't think anybody out here, I don't think I've done enough to anybody for them to want me to actually unalive myself. And if you feel like you have done so much damage to somebody that they want you off the face of the earth, then baby, you really need to take a look at yourself.
That's
That
where
would
the
be more of a
PPD
reflection
comes
on me.
in. You're right with the projection, but that's where the PPD comes in because they have very strong. And I'm not, shitting anybody that has BPD. I love y'all, but that's where it shows. Because why the fuck would niggas want you to kill yourself? What are we getting out of that? We wouldn't have anybody to laugh at. So no, we don't want
To
that.
play, I think that came into play. I'm gonna cut you off. I think that whole she wants me kill myself, all of that is because she know that she ain't nothing without it. Like this probably her first peak. How old is she? How old is that girl? Like 30? Like 30, like probably within her last 30 years. Well, let's not even say 30. In GTA, I forgot y'all gotta say that. In 30, years or whatever, she probably never had no attention. It's probably the most attention she had. And starting off what she started off with, you feel me? Like, it's like, oh, it's this. I see the videos and the stuff like that, like where she doing her makeup, or she only ever looked decent one time. Literally, I swear to God. But any other time
You're
I see
talking
the
about
girl,
the time when she wore the blue outfit and she had the red lip with the charm box
yeah,
necklace.
she looked good.
She did
Yeah,
look good
did.
until she flipped
looked
the
good.
camera and I saw them goddamn toes and I saw them that goddamn
Oh,
blue
girl, I ain't see
outfit.
that.
Girl, I was like, okay, her makeup looks good today. I'm actually proud of her. And then I saw the outfit and it all in them damn rainbow sandals and it all went bad. It just never hits. She always tries. She just almost gets there. She's so close. And then
This should have just stayed on the internet, like. But I ain't gonna lie, you did what you were supposed to do, Steph. Like, you did what you were supposed to do from the beginning. And I feel like you always stood on what you said you was gonna do and how you was gonna carry it. You always made it, oh, I'm telling the truth. Even with the whole doll situation and all of that. You said, I'm telling the truth. And that's what led up to this. And like I said, I don't think that you would have ever been entertaining that girl, knowing that that girl was lying the whole time. You feel me?
I really wouldn't
I just feel like you would have been like, oh yeah, I was going along with it. It is what it is. Like, we not cool now. It's over and done with. But even from the messages that you showed with her saying, like, get me into the party, you could see she just wanted to be in that setting. And I feel like once you start, like, showing her, like, even with the birthday cake, I can't lie, you had me dying with that shit. Like, that's some shit I done did. You feel me? So,
I did appreciate her support. I will say, like, she was going really hard for me and I appreciated it. Again, I didn't know she was going that hard, but I did appreciate her constant support, her supporting me, her making videos to defend me. You know, again, I didn't know as hard as she was going. I didn't know, she had texted me and was like, girl, I made a girl to bother Christina's husband, da da. And I saw the message, but I just sort of ignored it. Watching the video of her explaining how she made this AI, and I found the baddest white girl I knew, and I messaged him, and if you don't want to, you don't want to get divorced, do you? I'm gonna release those messages. Like, it was just like, whoa, like, all because the girl was talking shit in the comments. Like, it's never that serious. Like, I don't even be remembering the people that come to my page and talk shit. I eat them up and then I send them on their motherfucking merry ass way. Like, I don't get off live and be like, who said what? Which troll came in? Let me go to their page. Let me, like, have I commented and talk shit to bitches that talk shit? Yes. But, like, I'm not getting off live and, like, I don't know. It was just, again, I appreciated her support for me. And I appreciate the fuck out of all of y'all, And I did really appreciate her. And I honestly, if y'all, and I don't even want to say this because it's really like, it would be the most unauthentic thing I said, but I knew how bad she would look if I didn't do shit for her birthday. Like, right. I knew that if I didn't do anything for her, that, like, it, she was going to get dragged on the net. People was going to be like, oh, where's your, because she was going so hard for me. And I felt like, I didn't really go on her lives ever. I defended her and I feel like I supported her back. But, I know she was going OD hard for me. And I just feel like if I didn't do anything for her birthday, I feel like I knew people was already clowning her about not knowing me. You notice I never addressed it. I just was like, damn, if I don't do shit for her birthday, they going to clown her. You know what I'm saying? Not clown me, they going to clown her.
Yeah. Did you feel that the friendship from her end was very forced from her end? And, like, subconsciously, when she was like, oh my God, I finally found someone I can talk, shit about BD with, blah, blah, blah. And then you popped on and you were like, let me tell you what's really going on with receipts about this watch situation in Atlanta. And she just latched on to that. Did you subconsciously feel a little piece of her reminded you of other girls in your past that acted the same way and tried to force a friendship?
No, because that's my thing, y'all. I know I didn't really ever feel like she was trying to force this friendship with me. I mean, I think honestly, I think she was more so trying to force the internet to believe we were friends. Yeah, that's what it is to me. Like,
that makes sense.
Like, I think she was more obsessed with you guys believe. Like, when I see the clips of her, like she didn't call me and say, oh, I mean, she did text me, oh my God, thank you so much. But, like, she didn't FaceTime me and open up her birthday gift with me. Like, it wasn't like, and I mean, I don't care, but I'm saying, like, I think that would have felt forced. You know, I pull up at places, she sees me on live. She was never like, oh, I'm going to pull up and get a drink with you. Now, I will say, when I went through our messages, she was trying to hang out a lot, you know, like, oh, where you at? I'm going to pull, you know, whenever the situations what happened with GD, it was like the only time she ever really tried to, like, one time she did try to get her nails done with me. What time are you going to get your nails done? I would ignore her, but I just don't text anybody back. Like, I still owe her YNTV. You are so fucking loyal. One of y'all, anyway, I don't know if you're on here, but I definitely need to give you a call. I'm just really bad about calling and texting back. But no, I think more than anything, yes, I've had girls for years try to write me and be friends with me. And I don't think you can't make friends online. I mean, I have 4 loyal, very friends to me, like my best friends, like I'm talking about, call them from jail. We don't talk every day, but my best friends, you know, and those are the, you know, I'm blessed and I'm grateful. And I don't think there's anything wrong with being cool with people online. You know, I kept it like, I'm not going to tell her my business. I'm not going to really hang out with her. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with back and forth. I was never in the Discords. I was never in her group messages. you know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't. So for me, I mean, I really didn't know the extent of what, like, even the compilation of her saying Steph. Like, I didn't know this was going on. So to me, it really didn't feel like she was forcing a friendship. But when I look back on it and I seen, like, oh, she's on live speaking for me. She's, you know, her trying to post a picture of me and Drake, and then her trying to post a flyer of me and GD. And it was just like, okay, yeah, maybe I don't. Honestly,
everything she does is for the internet, and I have to remember from start to finish, her entire thing online has been about the internet. For me, I thought she was just trying to get close to you and other girls so that she could be in the mix, so that guys would notice her, or she would get opportunities or invited to places. But the main focus of her existence is online clout, online optics, and that's what I was getting a little bit skewed in the beginning, because I thought, does she really want friends? Is she an opportunist? But it's genuinely, and that was proven in court when she's sitting there with that dumbass smile on her face.
She just looks retarded. She just looks retarded. Can I say retarded?
Ooh, don't say that.
Well, no.
All right, I'm trying to
come back. I gotta go out and come back. I gotta turn it off. I'll be right back, y'all. They gonna clip me, but they put me in for 5 days for that. You fine though.
So my bad, yo. I ain't mean to even say it like that. That's just how we talk. Listen, that's how I talk.
That's how I talk too. They just, girl, I called a lamp the R word, and they went off on. They blocked me for 4 days.
So I got a question for you, Steph, that I feel like nobody asked either. I just wanted to know, do you feel like if Nurse Noor or whatever, because wasn't that her name at the beginning, Nurse Noor or whatever, if she would have came out to be this girl that was a it girl, let's just say the roles was, you feel me, reversed, and she was a girl that was a it girl or that girl, do you feel like you would have gave her more of an opportunity? Let's not say you be friends, because I don't want to say you make friends offline, but an opportunity to be around you more, if she was that girl, if you get what I'm saying, without saying too much. But if she was that girl, would you have let her around you more, or you feel like it would have been the same type of situation? Because I mean, shit, y'all was in the same city. You could have met up with her at a public place to give her a cake. Obviously, you did it because you ain't want to do that. You know what I mean? So I just feel like if she was somebody different, do you feel like it would have been a different situation?
Hold on, let me sip my Dr. Pepper on that one. So I really don't, honestly, not even, because I hung out with Risk It All when she came in town. Now, she did hire my company, so, you know, I thought, you know, thank you, I appreciate that. I wanted to show some loyalty back. But I don't think it even had anything to do with what she looked like. I really don't. I think it was more so just like, if like, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe like we just.
It's It sounds like a little bit of a yes and a no.
I know y'all know I would be honest and be like, yeah, I only like bad bitches around me if that was the case. I really don't think it had anything to do with that. I'm telling y'all, like,
Or wait, let
I
me
just,
word this. Let me word this. Let me ask you this. Let me reword it. Do you think you had a gut intuition about her in the situation that it was that caused you to carry things how you carried it? Like I
yes,
said, y'all in the
it's not
same
even about
city.
her.
Y'all
It
could have
wasn't
met
even the
up.
gut intuition about her. It's just, I definitely didn't want to share too much information. I definitely didn't want to get too close. Yes, I will say that. And that wouldn't have mattered if she was super pretty or super tea or super nothing. That wouldn't have changed anything. I do think the circumstances surrounding it did cause me to be more hesitant. I will say that. And we just, our lives don't really align. Like when I'm going out, I'm going out to work. I mean, I will say, like, when I first popped out, I was going to like Magic and like little private parties, with rappers and shit like that. But yeah, I mean, she definitely wouldn't be a girl that I was gonna invite to those type of things. Respectfully, no shade, no tea. Now, if we were like real friends, I don't give a fuck what your looks are like. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you my real friend, I don't care what you look like, bitch. If you're my friend, I'm that girl. I'm bringing whoever the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing whoever the fuck I want if you're my friend. But because I have friends that aren't the most aesthetic vibes, because guess what, somebody fucking likes it. And if you're my friend and you want me to come, then you don't give a fuck. You shouldn't give a fuck what my homegirl look like. I look good. What's up? You mad? Like, you know what I'm saying? So no, I just don't think, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't care if she looks good. If she don't, who cares? If you ask me, then the fuck. But I don't know, I really don't think it was about her looks. I just think it was like, I don't know. I really like being by myself a lot. Like, I love being by myself. I will say that. And I got 4 really good friends. Like, my 4 best friends have been there for, 10 plus years. Like, that's who knows all my secrets. That's who I send, my, all my good news to, all my bad news to. That's who I cry to. So, or that's who I laugh with. And so for me,
It was never about making another friend. It was just about the
yeah,
person supporting you. And the reason I
yeah.
asked that is because, like, all right, I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of them type of people. I don't hang around people that don't have what I have. And I'm not saying I'm the biggest person, but I got my jewelry, I got my shit. You feel me? I got a big house. You feel me? All of that.
Period.
But I'm not hanging around somebody. I don't work a 9 to 5. So I'm never gonna hang around somebody that works a 9 to 5 because our lives just don't intertwine. You know what I mean? That's just real shit. When you realize that your life don't intertwine with certain people, you stop trying to be friends with them type of people because you'll always clash. We in New York, I'm gonna stay in New York for 3 weeks if I want. You might can't. You might gotta go back to work. So it's like, I just feel like when she seen the situation, she should have known, oh, I should stay AI. Or if she was gonna come out, she shouldn't have came out how she came out. So, like, you feel me, hard on like the whole GD situation. She should have made it after that happened with the whole GD situation. I feel like she should have went different about it. She should have tried to build her relationship with you, not off the GD stuff. But I mean, in all reality, like you just said, Steph, it wasn't about making a friend. It was about her just supporting you and giving out the information that you feel me was the truth.
And I also
For
feel
sure.
like the whole situation was super questionable. Like, Stephanie, no, you never when we found out that the brother shit was fake, you never spoke on it. When certain
I didn't know.
funny shit,
Y'all remember,
you didn't
y'all was
know?
the ones telling me all the tea. Y'all was like, I literally still to this day have never seen that. And I remember her, I remember her texting me like, girl, they don't know my brother's an NBA player. Blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, she texted me and warned me. She was like, I just want to warn you. They're saying that my brother, but I don't even read my text. So I got over 1,000 unread texts. So I don't really read my
We
text.
just read that the other day and was like, wow. If
Yeah,
you would have paid attention,
really
the whole
didn't
story
know.
the whole story would have fell apart if you would have just paid attention to that text message. Everything about
Oh,
her
a
was
lot of stuff would have fell
questionable.
apart if I paid attention to that shit. But I know y'all, like, that's why it'd be so funny when certain, like, the trolls be coming in here like, oh, you're mean. Like, why would you still be friends with Danielle and she's friends with Beebs? And I'm like, what? Are y'all mentally why would I be
How
mad
old
at
are we?
Danielle for being friends with? Like, we are fucking grown. Like, first off, this is the internet. Second, not saying I can't have real friends and real connections with people on the internet, because I'm not that type of person. I definitely don't feel that way. However, I think the point I'm trying to make is like, what? Like, I just don't be keeping up with shit enough to like really. I just don't. You said you never text back. I'm the worst when it comes to texting back. I'm just like, you got to call me. Like, I'm just bad at shit. But Yeah, I mean, I really think if I would have known more of what was going on, I definitely feel like me and Nurse would have fell out sooner. I
Go ahead,
definitely think
Nikki,
so.
way.
What do you think is, because I don't know much about it. I ain't never really been in no situation like this. So what is the next process? Is the girl, she gonna go to jail and she gonna get charged, or is it gonna be
Yeah,
like a trial?
she has 5 arrest warrants, so she has to turn herself into Fulton County by August 6th. Did you see the court? You didn't see the court proceedings earlier?
I watched it, girl, but this what I'm saying. This was getting me, y'all. Can y'all imagine? I kept saying it in the chat. Going to jail over something over TikTok.
Yo,
Like,
imagine how I felt when I got picked up.
That is
I was like,
crazy.
there's no way this is like,
That's
but to
crazy.
me, it didn't really like,
It's not really
I think for me, it didn't really
Chef.
hit the same because I've
Yeah.
always been like this. I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? Like for my
Right.
respect and just for like all purposes, like, okay, you said what? Like, I don't mind. I know my actions are going to put me in certain situations. I think for her though, all of like none of this had to happen to you, babe. Nobody was talking about you on the internet. You came on the internet, involved yourself in some shit. And then you continuous like this, you did this. Like for me personally, I could take accountability and be like, yeah, I shouldn't have gone down there, and even the diner situation should have never occurred. I'm cool with whatever repercussions come from that though. For me, that was me defending myself like, yo, you're not finna get on this internet, talk about my mom, call me an addict, lying, saying that I told you I relapsed, saying that Elijah is my
Yeah,
dealer.
she was
like
just lying.
Bro,
She was just lying.
yo, that shit was, and then the thing that made me so mad about it was that people actually believed we was friends. So when this shit started coming out of her mouth, people actually, as much, and I know all y'all, a lot of y'all believe me and trusted me and believe me, but I do think every single one of y'all at one point was like, oh shit, maybe, you know, about something she said. But, and I get why now, you know, watching all the clips back, yeah, she made it like we was besties. Right. And I, you know, even the birthday cake and the robe, like I get it. I mean, to me, when y'all was like the birthday cake and the robe, I'm like, bro, I've done more for my fucking concierges at my crib, bro. Y'all
No,
got
but
to
she
like,
deserved that. She did deserve that because she was holding it down, you know, for
yeah,
that point.
but and I was so confused as to why people was acting like that was like, oh my God, there's 3 other supporters I bought shit for. I don't even know if they here anymore in the beginning. Like, I know 2 of them are not even here. And because I remember it was a white lady and she made a whole video like, thank you so much, Steph. My daughter loves her gifts. And I don't, you know, I've had so many different pages, so I'm not surprised. But either way, it's like, that's not new to me. But I think when I saw the videos of her acting like we were best friends and this and that, all of that combined definitely did give a perception of you know, now I see
But
why
Steph,
it seemed
now
like
you're right about that. It does give that look. But let's be for real. We are grown-ups.
Never gave that set for me.
It never gave that. Let me say this, because I don't like that you just said it gave like that people was going against you. Because I've never
I don't think
thought
people went against me. I think
or
people did
believed her
believe
because y'all
some
was
of the
supposed to be
allegations.
buddy. You get what I'm saying? I feel like at the end of the day, I've never watched the girl. Like, I've never watched that girl to watch that girl. If you get what I'm saying. I watched you to watch you and talk with you on here, but not that girl. I didn't, like I said, even when you were on lives with her, I would leave because I just didn't like the energy was just giving pressed. If you get what I'm saying. Keep in mind,
we only went on lives together 3 times, bro. 3 times, y'all. Y'all remember it was only 3 times.
But she was always in there. She was always
she would always
in your
be in my chat. Always, yeah.
Literally.
She definitely would.
So I feel like you gotta also remember, I don't think nobody probably thought that she was telling the truth. I think that people just like the entertainment. People like drama. People like to go with different scenarios. And I feel like a lot of people from the beginning with the situation that happened with the girl telling the story time and all of that, they felt like they had to pick a side. But in all reality, like, I'm not saying this to like sound crazy, but in all reality, y'all don't give a flying whatever who picks whose side. Right. It's my story.
I don't think there should be a side. That's why I don't get mad. Like, if y'all want to support both people, let me make this very clear. That is fine to me. I don't give a fuck if y'all are still entertained. And like, that's, first off, with Nutty, no, we not doing that. But with the dolls, like, if y'all want to like her, because I can understand, I can at least she's like, at least entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
She got
Like,
a little
okay.
story. She was a 300-pound girl. Like,
Yeah, at
it's
least
people
it's
who
a
can
little
relate to that.
entertaining here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all
absolutely.
lies, but it's entertaining. So I can at least be like, I see why y'all are over there. When it comes to Nutty, I am sorry, but I don't see why I can't even sit here and be like, oh yeah, y'all can fuck with both of us. Because it's at a point where it's like, bro, like, you know, with the doll situation, if y'all want to go over there and still support her and support me, I don't care. As long as you're not over there talking about me, I don't give a fuck. But with Nutty, I feel like, and I said this to, who was the person that I said this to? The lawyer. And I said, you know, to me, all of her, there's nobody that, to me personally, nobody genuinely supports Nurse. Anybody over there just dislikes me. There's nobody over there that actually likes that bitch. It's just you don't like me. And to me personally, you cannot sit here and fuck with me and fuck with her. Like, we're two different completely type of people. It don't make sense to me. And no, I don't want you over here vibing, talking, none of that with me. If you want to support her, and it's not that I care if people support her, I just don't want them type of people around me, because if you're that delusional, that I don't need you telling me to wear pink lipstick. And bitch, if you the type of bitch that like Nutty, I don't need you giving me advice on shit. I don't want you to tell me what color lipstick, what shoe, no, I don't need your opinion on nothing, bitch, because you're delusional. Yeah. So yeah,
it's
I don't know.
With the GD shit, it's like, if you, because I already told you I picked my side, and I don't give a fuck. You ain't asked me to, but I still did. But it's giving, if you pick a side, great. But if you don't, it's no pressure. It's not that serious.
And y'all know I always tell y'all that. How many times do I be like, it's okay, or give people grace? I don't just be mad that somebody talks shit. You know, how many times do I say that? Y'all know I do. Because I understand the internet is like, it's a different type of place, you know?
I feel like today or tomorrow you could delete all your social media, Stephanie, and I feel like people that was on your side would go look for that drama from that other girl. You get what I'm saying? Not Nurse. I'm talking about the other girl. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, drama feeds the mind. We all are here for drama. We like it. Everybody can say y'all might not like the situation, but this shit has been entertaining. Like, it really has been entertaining. And I done been up fussing with my nigga. He like, who the hell is that on the phone talking? And guess who on the phone? It's Stephanie. It's Stephanie at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. He like, what are you doing? I'm falling asleep with the girl on my phone. And he like,
crying.
Wait, same girl.
Oh my God.
Wait,
You
same.
feel
The
me?
other night, my boyfriend came in and was like, "Why are you sleep watching this live? Like, please don't turn it off."
And I literally was
might miss
listening to it.
something.
I might miss something, literally. And that's how I be. And it'd be like, we all are sitting here saying like, we like it. Like, we like the entertainment. We all love it. Everybody like it. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if Stephanie, I'm just saying, I'm not saying you're going to like GD, but I'm saying if Stephanie got off of the internet today and went face off the earth, you guys are going to go look for drama no matter what.
Yes.
In some
It could be the
regard,
next
somewhere.
female.
Yeah.
It could be the next female that come on here with a fake story time, or somebody trying to reenact the situation. I bet you 9 times out of 10, this girl go off of line. It's still gonna be stories about it. That ain't even true. So you get what I'm saying? Like, negativity feeds everything, and I feel like she wasn't trying to be negative at first, but her agenda was always to build herself up. She has came a long way from the first live till now. She looks a little different. She might have got a BBL. You feel me? But I do also feel like in the middle of that, she lost herself. Girl, you're supposed to be a nurse. You're supposed to be a nurse. You're not supposed to be flying to Jamaica.
Because she doesn't even have a direct, like, the thing is, when you're evolving, right? There's nothing wrong with having an inspo. There's nothing wrong with that. But you can't have an inspiration, but then you're talking down on the same people. You're like, if you want to evolve into this type of person, great, then evolve, but you're still shitting on them while trying to evolve into them. And she just has no direction. So, and instead of showing the steps of the way of the evolving, she's trying to act like she's places she's not. And so she will never be happy about the steps she already has taken.
Because if you're going to do it the right way.
And that's the thing. It just like she's never been happy with anything she's done. You got an RN license, that's great, but she had to now make it into a licensed mental health nurse practitioner. And that's the thing. She's never been. she's never been happy. Exactly. But she's never been happy with the things that she already has accomplished. And so, getting your, she has to just exaggerate it. Oh, got my BBL, got a Chanel bag, and started dating a soccer player all in 1 month. Like, girl, no, like, it's okay to take steps. It's okay to take time. And like, that's why I really never deleted none of my old pictures on my Instagram. You can go on my Instagram and see me from back in fucking high school. Cause I don't ever want people to think this was a fucking overnight boom. I don't ever want people to think like, I don't know. I'm proud of what I looked like before, what I look like now. I'm proud of shit. I think my high school boyfriend is on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm proud of all the men I've dated, not just my high school boyfriend. I'm proud of all the friends I've had. I'm proud of all the places I've been. I'm proud of all the business I've done. I'm proud of all the things I've achieved. And so, I feel so fortunate because I can't relate to Nutty, right? Like, I can't relate to feeling like you have so much. And I don't even know why she feels this pressure from the internet to do all this lying, because nobody's even watching you, bitch. You got 8 people on there. So it's like, she feels like, I can see why, like, even Doll, like, I can see why she'd be lying. She has a lot of support, and she got to maintain the support. And she realized, okay, I get a lot when this man's mentioned, so I got to mention again, which is why I'll never be jealous of anything that didn't come from authenticity, right? But I can see it because of, she has somebody, she has people hyping her and putting batteries in her, and, X, Y, and Z is paying her bills, is this, is that. With Nutty, it's like, bro, you are really doing this for 8 people, bro. Like, 8 people that don't give a fuck about you. You really got to take a step and be like, okay, let me, you know what I mean? But I think the ultimate, like, keep calling me. He's like been calling me about this fucking client, bro. I'm gonna see him. He's calling me over and over. I'm gonna cuss him out. Sorry. I'm not gonna cuss him out, but damn, Ernesto, fuck. But like, me and the client are talking. We're fine. He's like calling me like, what? Anyway, y'all know I get blow when people keep fucking calling me, right? We saw how that happened last time. But anyways, I think the biggest point is that, like, and Alexis, I'm about to let you have the floor. It's just like, it's actually sad because it's like, again, she can't be proud of anything she's achieved. She can't be proud of getting a BBL, getting filler done. Like, that's, I'm sure you have a niche of women and a group of women that would be like, oh, let me see. Oh, I love this. It's okay to move slow. It's okay to get your first $100 Apple Pay from a man for groceries. It's okay. It's okay to not be the girl getting thousands. It's okay to not be the girl flying out and getting Bulgari. It's okay. And I don't know why she feels all this pressure to be that girl, because first off, you don't have no friends that's doing that. None of your supporters are doing that. You only got 8 support. Like, I hope you're not doing all this to be in competition with me, because you're sadly losing. And so it's just like, it's really sad. It really is. Like, it really, yeah, nobody believes it. That's the first thing. But it's just like, it's really sad that this woman has let TikTok do all of this. Like, I genuinely feel bad for her. I hope she looks back on this one day and says, like, yo, I really self-reflects and is like, damn.
Yeah.
I
Not
hope.
for nothing. I don't even think it's just TikTok. And Alexis, I'm gonna let you go because I'm about to go out to eat with my man. Anyway, I feel like she always wanted to be an overachiever. You came on TikTok lying, and now you just have to keep doing it and keep. Why did you say you had a breast lift when you just got lipo? Lipo's good, babe. That's a good step.
Exactly.
What is this shit for? You fucking weirdo.
Exactly.
Well, that's it. Go ahead, Alexis. I'm sorry.
Hold on, one right real quick, Alexis. Somebody said, wait, what they say? They said, I'm sorry, y'all know I gotta rather rant on live than put your degree to use. Baby, I got people putting my degree to use for me, number one. That's why I have 2 intake consultants and a Miss Linda who runs operations. Number 2, you've been here since this morning. You said you was leaving. Why is your degree not being put to use? You don't have one. Kaylin, enjoy your dinner, baby. I'll let you down. Please, baby. It's like, it's getting a little boring. Like, you rather rant online than, like, thank you, Neela. Put that bitch to use. Like, I'm sorry, but if your degree was doing so well for you, you'd be using it right now and not popping shit watching me all goddamn day. Shout out to the bitches that have been watching me in and out of work. I love y'all. Shout out to the bitches that are clocked in, still watching me as your background noise. I love y'all. But I don't understand that if your degree was working so well for you, you wouldn't have time to be watching a bitch you don't like consistently for hours. It'd be one thing if it was I don't know how you watch a bitch you don't like all day. That's not giving smart. Anyways, go ahead, Alexis.
Yeah, I just wanted to come up because I was telling you about how she was yelling out "risk it all." So
Oh yeah, okay, hold on. I'm about to text somebody back, but I can hear you the whole time you're talking. I can hear you. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So last week when she was posting about how you arrested Risk It All was trying to talk to her privately, and she was yelling like, if you want to be private, then you can leave. You don't need to be here. I'm not afraid of these people anymore. Like, she went on a whole like snowflake rampage. It was like crazy. And she was in the restaurant the whole time. She got up, left her phone at the table, went to the restroom. Some white lady looked back like, who is she yelling at? Like, just so embarrassing. So I just thought that was funny.
So she said if you want to be private, you can. I don't get what you meant. So did Risk It All? Okay, so I heard you say the white lady yelling. I heard you say she was like, if you want to be private, da da da. So wait, how did that start?
Because she was just celebrating, you being arrested, and I guess Risk It All wanted to say something to her privately, but apparently Risk It All is just afraid of all of us in the chat. So she didn't want what she said to be seen by anyone. So she wanted to DM her and text her. And Nurse said, no more of that. We are only doing things publicly.
Oh, wow. And Risk It All got mad at me for simply saying, I don't have his email, babe. You'll have to find it. Now she got Nutty yelling.
Yeah.
And Nutty didn't come with the $50,000 check, babe. Like, imagine the things that bitches got mad at me for apparently I don't even remember. I wish somebody had the clip where I was like, girl, I don't have the email. Like, I was like, I don't have the email. You know, I don't have the email. I just gave you the information. Look it up. And she
Get all the one you went out with stuff.
Girl, yes, took her out, I'm talking about, and it's not even about paying for everything. Her feet was hurting when we was out. I literally paid $100 to the bartender for her to get me a chair. Cause the chairs only came with like, if you bought a bottle, and my homeboys was coming and they had a section. So I was like, we'll just go to we were at the bar, I'm working my set, whatever. I could also tell she's square as fuck because she was like, I was talking to this guy and she's like, he was buying us drinks or whatever. And she was like, oh, are you going to see him? I'm like, girl, not every client is a trick. Please. Not every guy's a trick. I'm just being nice. Keep in mind also, Risk It All was trying to ask for advice on how to 304, but that's besides the point. Like Risk It All was wanting me to help her be a 304. Let's not go there. But yes, I took her out because she hired my business for her car accident. And so I, was good to her. I was like, anybody that supports me, I support them back. She was in Atlanta. She really wanted to see me. She kept asking to hang out with me. I was like, okay, I took her out. She was like, oh, you really are that girl. Oh, you know everybody. Oh my God, da da da. Eating, which I don't even think that's eating dick. Like I appreciate that. Like, like she was just, she was being honest. Let's be honest. I'm joking. But either way, I took her out. She was nice. She was cool. And then, I was there for her in another legal matter. The last message I had got from her on Thanksgiving was, Stephanie, you're such an amazing person. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything you've done for me. Da, 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 da. And then on Christmas, I see her in the Discord talking shit about me. But she chose her side and now she's getting yelled at by Nurse Nutty. It's like, bitch, if you gonna get yelled at by anybody, please don't. Like, it's actually scary to me when bitches like Risk It All in a retreat. It's actually sad because I know it gotta be sad as fuck. I know it gotta be sad as fuck to go from watching me and kikiing and hee-heeing and ha-haing over here. Not even just me, because I feel like we're such a community over here, all of us. Like, y'all be making friends with each other. Somebody the other day, and this really like warmed my heart. She was like, I guess somebody was asking in the chat about subs, which y'all know help you get clean. And another girl met up with her and gave her some of hers. And I was like, oh my God, that is That's one of my biggest accomplishments, bitch. Like, oh my God, y'all are finding sobriety through my chat. Like, can we take them? I know it'd be a lot of mess in here, but that shit warms my heart. So I just know, I feel like we're such a community. Like, y'all know I be saying we all the time because y'all make this what it is as well. Like, it's not just me. Y'all make it just as entertaining. And for me, I feel like I couldn't imagine kikiing and ha-haing over here for 8 months, whatever it was, 6 months. And now you got to sit over there and listen to that deranged ass bullshit. I would lose my mind. I would be mad as fuck. I would be crawling back. I know some of you bitches is probably in the chat from fake pages right now. I know some of y'all is in the chat from fake pages right now. I know y'all are. And let me just say this. Stay on your fake ass page. Don't come at, no. It ain't no open arms over here because y'all really played. It ain't no open arms, but stay on your fake ass page and hee and ha ha. Okay?
Stephanie,
But
I got a question.
go
I
ahead,
always
baby.
got a question, girl.
Go ahead.
So back to what you was saying, because I just heard you say again, it's like it keep coming up. You keep saying that females come looking for to come looking when they talking to you for you know what. You feel me?
Yeah.
How do you feel? And I guess I'm gonna ask for people that's in the chat that is supporters and females that just maybe following it, feel like, okay, Stephanie can be this, let's not say mentor, but this person who may put me on. Cause sometimes you need that. You know what I mean?
Everybody needs
Sometimes
some
you
type
need.
of inspiration.
Yeah,
Hell
so
yeah.
what do you say about the girls that's in the chat that actually may want to hit you up and say, hey, Stephanie, I really want your advice, or hey, I'm coming to Atlanta, can you show me something? I mean, I know you probably won't meet up with them, but I'm saying, like, what about them girls that feel like, okay, I met this person that's really out here doing it, she could be inspiration, you feel me?
Yeah,
Everybody
no,
inspiration is something different, so don't get on here talking about, you get what I'm saying, all of that. Yeah,
yeah,
anybody's
no,
advice, yeah, you can take advice, like, that's
no,
what I'm saying.
for sure. I
So
mean, I don't listen. I don't ever want someone to look at me and be like I'm not the blueprint for shit. Let's just be honest. So I'm the blueprint for my own life. You know what I'm saying? Now, if what I do, if we're talking like at nighttime, if that's something that interests you and you're already interested in, yes, I would like girls to do it the right way and the safe way and the correct way. And I would want them to feel like, yes, you can come to me. I know, like, even with certain people, I'm like, yeah, that bitch was DMing me, but that's not normally something I do because respectfully, we all have to have humility and be humble. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have nobody to put me on or get me hired at clubs or whatever it is, but there's nothing wrong with asking for a handout or asking somebody for advice or where they got their body done or this or that. So I never want anybody to feel like you know, because I know I have a lot of it girls that come to me for advice and I'm like, damn, bitch, you look at you. And still, like, there's always something, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I just feel like girls that already look the part and already have this and already that, and they still want to come for advice. And that's great. Like that, I'm like flattered. I think that I want anybody to feel like open arms to ask me anything. Now, I am a bad texter. You just got to call me because like you're probably not going to get text back from me, and it's not ignoring you. I swear it's not. But
how
yeah,
do you feel they should go about approaching you about
girl,
it?
you gonna have to come in the motherfucking chat. Like, I'm sorry, y'all gonna have to really let me in. And I know a lot of y'all don't want to put it like out there.
Because a lot of
on the
people don't
chat.
want their business out there.
I know, I'm so bad. What I really need to do is like set aside like a certain day and like time. I really was thinking about that, like maybe like a certain day and time and like really like, because I do wish girls were doing it safe. Like, I don't want anybody to go get on a fucking flight on a man they met on an app for $150 and stay at his crib. Like, no, if that is something, like if that bitch was inspired by me to do that,
That's
hold up,
exactly
wait
what I
a
was about
minute.
to say.
Yeah,
Y'all,
I
what
don't
if
want
that's what she
nobody.
really wanted, Steph? What if she just wanted the guidance from you? Like, hey, girl, she went to Miami. Everybody know. Like, I'm not saying this to the girlies that I done had 5 rounds of plastic surgery. It's going to sound crazy. Everybody know you don't go to Miami for surgery.
Not
You
these
could have been one
days.
of them girls that told her, hey, you gotta go to DR, or you gotta go to Colombia, or you gotta do
Columbia.
this to have that vixen look that you going for. How you trying to build yourself? Because what she trying to do is build herself into one of them girls that is out here. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like maybe she didn't know how to come to you, approach you about it, and maybe it made her feel like, girl, I just had gastric sleeve too. I mean, VSG, that's the sleeve. So yeah, the sleeve. I
Yeah,
just
I
had
have
that.
mine too.
I had it in November. I'll be 1 year and I'm going back to get my boobs redone. I feel like my boobs didn't drop, y'all. I had my boobs done. I had a lot of surgery. I'm addicted. But
Let me say
I've
this.
never been in nightlife. I did nightlife before I got my body done. And at 17 years old, 18 years old. So I would never like, you feel me? We not gonna talk about that, but everybody got their ways of doing things and doing other things. So it's just like people. I feel like if people was in a position to ask you like certain questions that they might not be able to ask you on this live stream and stuff like that, it may have went different with her. Cause like I
But
said,
you know
she
what?
went
That
into
wasn't
straight.
it. No, not even, because I do be responding in my DMs sometimes. I do be, especially on Instagram. If you write me on Instagram, I definitely respond. I spend more time on there when I'm off live. But no, I mean, and like,
I don't think she wanted clout. I don't think she. Can I answer
No,
that
I'm
person
gonna
right
tell
there?
you what it was. But
She didn't
like,
want
there's a
clout.
couple
She would have
girls in the
came on here
chat that
by
I've helped with.
herself.
And there's a couple girls in the chat that I've helped with legal issues. There's 2 girls in the chat right now that I've literally had over an hour conversations with about legal issues separately out of here. No, and there's at least one person in the chat right now that I just saw comment. Well, not just saw, like, but I saw them earlier when I was eating my chicken wings, that I helped with addiction. So I do be answering, like, I do be talking to people. Addiction always takes first priority to me. Like, if somebody comes to me with addiction, I'm gonna make time for that. Personally, legal matters pretty much like come second. I would say like 304ing. That comes, I feel like, because I talk about it so much on here that it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more easier for me to, but no, nurse didn't want advice on 304. What nurse initially, I think she was okay with making her changes over time. I think she was like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then when we fell out, she realized that, our whole fallout was like the most attention she ever got. I mean, besides the GD shit, she came back. And I really think, y'all know what's crazy? I remember when we first fell out and, people in the chat were like, oh, you and Nurse fell out. When Nurse comes back, it's going to be your worst day. I remember them saying that. I was like, Nurse don't know nothing about me. Like, we were never friends. We never met. Like, what are y'all talking about? They were like, oh, Nurse is coming. You have no idea. You have no idea. When Nurse comes back, oh, this is going to be like, I remember them in the chat saying that. And I remember thinking like, what? Like, what do you mean it's going to be? Because remember, nobody was really talking about her. I was like, what are we talking about? Bro, I genuinely think that when she first came back, she started talking about me by day 2. Day 2 of her back on the net, she was talking about fucking me. Even when they were like, Nutty's back on the net, I was like, oh, wow, really? I was like, I love that for her. I was like, did she ever tell the truth? And they was like, people were laughing about that. And that was that. But I think that she felt like, because at that point, immediately when she got back on, Fallon was on her live, all these people. And because, they was probably talking privately the whole time. I think that she felt, she teamed up with Girls Love Hot Tea, or I think she damn near teamed up with her. I don't remember exactly. But I think she felt like, I think what really happened was with the fallout, she got off the internet, she got off the internet, the fallout made it even worse. She felt like she had no support at that point. Like, I think that's really why she left the net, because she really felt like, damn, I don't have no support. I don't have Steph. GD just punked me, like, And so I think that, she had her little Discord. And so I think it was bothering her being off the internet. And she felt like, I think people wanted, because I remember when the night we fell out, people was talking that shit too. Like, oh, Nutty, oh, Nutty's gonna expose you. You lost your biggest supporter. Oh, you lost your bodyguard. Oh, it's gonna be bad. I was like, Nutty, like, what are y'all talking about? Like, y'all are tripping. Because I remember even saying, like, we didn't fall out. I was like, right now, like, I was like, nobody fell out. Because remember, she deleted her TikTok that night while I was on live. And they were like, oh, she just deleted her TikTok. I was like, nobody, like, y'all are tripping. Relax, right? I was like, even at the end of the live before I got off, on Christmas night, I was like, y'all, I love Nurse. Y'all know I love her. I was like, there's no beef. I think she's just mad. She needs to cool off. That don't sound like her on the video. I'm going to talk to her privately. Boom. And before I could even talk to her privately, boom. Messages from Discord released the next day. Anyways, I think what happened was I think she felt like, because nobody was talking about her when she was off the internet. If y'all remember, like, y'all in the chat would say stuff. We would ha ha here and there. But there was really nothing to say. Y'all found out we didn't know each other. Okay, she was acting like your bodyguard. Boom, bada bing. That was it. That was all. Y'all would ask me questions like, did she ever really know GD? And I would say, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Me and Nurse didn't talk like that. I don't know. Like, I straight up told you, I don't know. And that was it. No BPD. I didn't even know that yet. Bro, was when she got back on the internet, day 2, she immediately started talking about me. I was like, what? And I think that her and all them Discord people were like, no, they surfaced her anger for being punked. And they immediately changed it into me. And then when that happened, like, I think she just felt like I can't get back on the internet with nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like, GD had just punked her. Me and her fell out. So I think she just felt like really unsupported besides her Discord. And you got to remember, her entire Discord was about talking shit about me from day 1. So it was like, I think that was her only support group at that time, or at least she felt like that was going to be her only support group at that time, right? And so when she came back, I think she felt like it had to be I don't fuck with Stephanie. Like, oh yeah, you need to expose. Keep in mind, she was in the Discord telling them all these things about me. They thinking it's true, not even knowing it's not true. And they're telling her like, you need to expose her. Oh my God, she is full. So you need to expose her. Oh, so she is on rugs. Oh my God, them rug tests are fake. You need to expose all this shit that wasn't, so they were hyping her up. And so I think she felt like compelled to bring something. Because what was she going to do? Come back on the net and do or say what? You get what I'm saying? Like, she was just going to do or say, it was going to be nothing. I'm about to get to the point. She was going to get back on the net and do and say nothing. And so I think she felt compelled, like, she couldn't bring nothing. She didn't have the surgery. She wasn't dating Richmond. What was she going to bring if she wasn't talking about me, GD, and then she didn't even have my supporters fucking with her no more because we fell out? Like, I think she just was like, shit, I don't have nothing. So it had to be a I hate Stephanie campaign. And then what occurred was, I'm going to replace Stephanie campaign. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I don't think she ever really wanted to be 0304. I don't think she was sitting at home. I mean, she did text me, I'm going to sell this cat with you. I don't think before this situation ever occurred, like the GD thing, I don't think Nurse was sitting at home like, I want to be a bad bitch. I want to be a bad bitch. I don't want to be bad. I want to be a bad bitch. I feel like she has a lot of hatred for bad bitches. I feel like she was watching bad bitches. I feel like she was bothered by bad bitches. I feel like I'm the closest she's ever felt to bad bitches. And I think that when she got back on TikTok, it was like her whole content was Nurse versus Stephanie. Remember, my content when she was not on this bitch, but I think when she got back on TikTok, it was like Nurse versus Stephanie. And I just personally think that she felt the need to like replace me. Like, that was her thing. Like, because all my support is off hating Stephanie or from Stephanie or Stephanie in some regard, right? We'll say it started with GD, but I think ultimately the people that stayed were because of me and whatever the case is. And I think she saw that. And so I think in her mind, she doesn't think she could have had support and a following without my name attached. And she couldn't keep attaching. I mean, I feel like she felt like that from day 1. I feel like she feels like people kept showing up for her because of me, which is why she kept acting like we were besties. And so I feel like now that we were no longer friends, my name was no longer attached to hers. And so I then feel like she felt like she was going to have no support without my name attached to hers. And so I think that's what made her be like, well, I'm still going to attach my name to Stephanie's, but now I'll just hate her. And then when she started telling all these lies, which I think people gassed her up to do in her chat. I could be wrong. Maybe she's just deranged. But I really think she started telling lies to people in her chat and her Discord. And they was like, oh, you need to expose this. And then she didn't realize, like, you're putting these things on the internet. This isn't telephone, bitch. You're putting this out there publicly. And then I think that she realized all her support at the end of the day stemmed from me and the GD. And then ultimately it stayed from me. Puppy, no, you can't eat this. And so I feel like, it's plastic, Papa. And so I feel like, she just had to keep her name attached to me by any means necessary. And so when it wasn't there positive, she wanted to make it negative. And so I think she just became with this obsession and was like, okay, what? Y'all don't like each other anymore. You're lying on her. Boom. Next. And so now I think it's an obsession with like trying to be like me or replace me. I don't even know if it's replacing. Yeah, it is replacing me. I think that's what she's trying to do. Like, I think that's where what it stems from. She's like trying to replace me.
Do you think that's why she's trying to do like the whole 304 content and stuff now?
Absolutely.
So, okay, so Steph, now this what I gotta say now. This why I said it wasn't about clout, because when did she ever really have her peak? Like, did she ever have a peak? I don't really know. Like, you could correct me if I'm wrong. Like,
On
did she
social
ever
media?
have a peak? Yeah, like a peak on her TikTok where as though she may have been. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I'm getting a peak, I'm thinking about money off of TikTok, but maybe she wasn't. But
See, she's not a money. I don't think she cares about the money. You see, me and you think. See, everybody's thought. That's why it's crazy. That's why people can't always be
because
like,
I have. You can look on my page. I have a couple viral videos that I've been paid off of. But I know if you don't continue, because I don't have that many followers. If you don't continue posting and you get them same views, you're not getting paid as much. So that's why I was trying to figure out, like, was it about the clout because she was getting paid off of it, or was it just about the attention?
Oh, this has nothing to do with money, babe. This has everything to do with attention. I mean, the girl
But
made
the attention she getting is 5 people.
And that's
Like-
enough for her. I mean, you got to think, this is the girl who wrote a whole article about having I mean, she literally wrote an art in a public journal about her BPD. I mean, imagine that you don't even have friends and family to talk to about your mental illness, that you were making a whole blog online. And only five people viewed that before we found it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I mean, ultimately, for her, it's not about money. You know, for her, it's not. Come here, mama.
So, Steph, how I look at it is because the reason why she blocked me is because I called her out because she was talking about Atlanta. I was like, I feel like you're so new to Atlanta and you want to be down with Atlanta.
You told her she was new to Atlanta?
Yeah, because she was like, oh, I've been to this place. I'm like, you couldn't been because it's no way. Because I got notice from Kayla about a girl coming up to her with a phone in her hand. And I'm like, what? They was like, yeah, like the girl just came up to the restaurant in our faces. Because we had actually met up, me and my friends met up with Kayla at the restaurant at Blue. I was like, nah, that ain't happened. It was like, that's weird. So that's how I got a notice of her. Then when you started talking to her, I was like, that can't be the same girl. But I look at it as she just wants to be around. She's one of those girls that's in Atlanta that wants to be around. So she feels like she has to attach herself to someone. And I felt like she was waiting for her moment to be around you, hang out with you, be in the clubs, get introduced to people. And it was not going to happen.
You know what?
That's
reason?
why if Steph, do she think that if she looked different, it would have?
But this the thing. Let me tell y'all, and this is the thing I've also understood, you guys. I know it sounds crazy. We are never going to understand her because her brain does not work like a normal human being. So y'all have to remember that. Like, we're never going to understand her. I think that's why even she's brought up so much. Is because I think everybody's actually compelled because nobody knows how this woman's brain thinks. I don't think we'll ever figure out why, how, or what. But what I will say is, I believe that I don't think she even cared to. I mean, yes, I think, of course, she wants to be an it girl in real life. But I genuinely believe that this woman is completely content with social media believing it. Like, she's not even putting in the work to be an it girl in real life. She is genuinely content with the fact, because she's one of those people that thinks like social media is going to make her somebody in real life. And if you know, you know, like, not saying it won't in some regards, if you're like a Christy Sarah or like, but like most of the girlies that are those girls online are have already been those girls in person. The Aaliyahs, the Briannas, the Brixanas, those Jackies, those girls have already been those girls in real life, and it just portrayed over into social media. Whereas some girls think that let me start on social media and then I'll become an it girl in the real world. And from what I've seen, I know Atlanta anyway, they don't really give a fuck about your social media. You could be the baddest bitch, the most popping bitch, and you could have 10,000 followers or 8,000 followers. Like, if you know, you know. However, I genuinely don't believe, and maybe I'm delusional, y'all, but I genuinely don't believe that she even cared about real life. I think that social media was the most attention she's ever got. I think gave her, she was very happy about it. It's the happiest, it's the highest she's ever been. And I think she was 1000% content with people believing she was an it girl. Like, because my thing is, why are you AIing yourself next to Jalen Brunson? Why are you AIing yourself next to Victor Wemby, bro? No it girl would do that. No it girl would AI themselves next to an NBA player. Like, we next to them in real life. So it's like, I think the point is like, she doesn't want to be an it girl in real life because she wouldn't know what that she couldn't be. She doesn't even really have an idea of what it, that's what I think it is. She doesn't know an it girl in real life, right? So she really has no idea of how an it girl in real life would really move, what they would post, what they would show, because she only knows women or it girls on social media. So she only has perceptions of them, where like you and I and other people in the chat know some of these girls in real life. So we know what goes on behind the scenes and what they show. And we know some people it's exactly the same, but some people it's completely different. It's like, I know bitches getting the most out of men and don't post shit or post very discreet things. You know what I mean? You get what I'm trying to say. So I think for her, she really doesn't have a vision of what an it girl in real life is, because she only knows what it girls on social media are. And
that's a full facade, because some of the fact that, like, I really feel like everybody looks at Atlanta girls, like the it girls in Atlanta are like top tier, but half of them are not even top tier. Half of them are like very much bummy, but online they look good. And I feel like she looks up to those girls like, oh, these 304s, like, girl, you want to be one, but you don't want to admit that you want to be one, because now you're saying, oh, I'm outside and when I get my body done and stuff like that. Like, girl, you were just a minute ago saying that you would never do it, but all of a sudden you woke up one morning, it's like, oh, I get my body done.
In 30 years. That's crazy.
But she's not even using it for real life. Like, when you think about it, like, it's not really portraying into real life, because when you really sit down and think, if I was her and I just got my body done, I paid for all this filler, I'm buying fake bags and fake bracelets and fake, all this fake shit, fake $30,000 Van Cleef necklaces, all this fake shit. And I'm still having to go fuck 60, with 60-year-old men for $150. Like that. And it, to me, it's like, she's not doing this for real life, because if she was, she would understand, okay, let me take a step back. It's not working. You know what I'm saying? She's doing it for social media. Like, I genuinely believe she is content with 8 people hyping her up, because if it was about real life, she wouldn't have been doing it this long. That's just how I feel.
But I feel like,
I could be wrong though.
Yeah, because I think
social media,
I don't think she'll survive.
Opened up a door for her, because
I mean, I
don't think she would survive either.
Media.
But I feel like you opened up a door for her. No, not open up a door like that, to see who she really is. Because I'm sorry, you live a good life. It's beautiful online. But can't nobody in my I'm 24. Can't nobody in my 24 years in my life make me wake up and want to go sell it for $150. I'm sorry. I don't got it in there.
Online. That's why I'm saying it's online.
So I think that
if it was real
but
life,
now she really doing it.
But my thing is, if it was real life, she would be in her mind like, bruh, like, that's my point. Like, the social media, like, if it was for real life, she wouldn't,
post it, basically.
My thing is, she AI'd herself being in Miami. Nobody asked her to be in Miami. Nobody said nothing about Miami. This bitch randomly woke up one day.
Wait, she AI'd herself in Miami?
You don't, bro. This was the funniest shit in the air.
I don't watch her.
Hold on. So you're her. Can somebody send me the screenshot right now where she was in Miami?
Oh yeah, my name Cash. You ain't gotta call me that. My name Cash.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cash. I'm sorry, my girl. I should have asked you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, hold on. No, I just need somebody to send me the screenshot where she had the hang with nurse in the back. Anybody send me a screenshot, please.
So she AI that she was in Miami?
She woke up one morning and she said, yeah, y'all, I'm in my, keep in mind, she had the green screen. She had a flyer that said hang with nurse. And she was like, yeah, y'all, I'm at the beach. Right?
But here's my part of it.
Summer, send it to me on Instagram DM.
I don't think anybody remembers.
Hold on, let me, real quick. I'm so sorry. Real quick, Breezy, I love you. I'm sorry. 1 second. She She literally was like, yeah, she brought a bathing suit where I guess she wore a bathing suit like years ago and had posted the pictures, but she forgot she posted them. She brought the same bathing suit. She went to her apartment pool. She took a video and was like, yeah, y'all, I'm in Miami. She said she was with her boyfriend and everybody's like, well, why aren't you like, why do you have a green screen? I'm talking about the whole screen behind her said hang with nurse. No, nothing. And she's like, oh, y'all, because my boyfriend is here. I can't risk it, but we're going to Sexy Fish tonight. I mean, everybody was like, hold on, you don't have the She posted the same pictures from years ago, and everybody was like, your nails aren't that same color right now. You don't have the ponytail. You don't have the tattoo. Oh, it was actually crazy.
Miami, out of all things.
That's what I'm like. That's my point. I think you're missing a lot.
Flight to
Your
Atlanta
perception of things.
from Miami. Yeah, that's
she even copied my tattoo, sis.
I know that part. I seen that. You said that the other day. I said that was crazy. That was wild. But I didn't know
when
the
you
whole
see this
Miami
part, that's my point. Like, she woke up and just went to her apartment pool and said, I'm going to fake being in Miami. And then when people called her out, like, bro, the nails don't match. She literally had her hair in like a bun, but like a hair in like a little nub, but the ponytail wasn't attached. Like, it was scary. And nobody asked her to do it. Nobody, just randomly.
It was just for attention.
Yes, it was just
attention.
So she lied about her surgery too. I thought she was on now.
she told people she got gummy bear implants. She did have surgery. We don't know what kind, but she told people she was doing lipo, 360, BBL. Didn't she say BBL and she was gonna do. She said her arms, legs, ab etching. She initially told me ab etching. I told her on live, don't do that. She said she was doing arms, legs, and she said she would, even afterwards, she said she is still faking that she has fake titties right now. She's telling the world
she look like in the courtroom, girl.
She had on 2 fajas in the courtroom. Her body, and that's what I'm telling you, social media. This woman, she wore leggings and a t-shirt and sneakers to court. And let me tell you why. Because last time I got her looking like a complete granny. And I think she was scared. Exactly. And I think she was scared I would record her. And so she wore 2 fajas. She wore something that was so tight fitted so she could look good. Like, oh yeah, she records me this time. Because she cares more about that than looking appropriate for the judge.
And she everybody knows that black make you look small. Black make you look small, no matter what.
No, she had on 2 fajas. I could tell because I saw her in person up close. Like, she had on like 2 fajas. But that's the thing. She cared more about, okay, if Stephanie gets a picture of me looking bad again. This is what I mean that it's social media. Bubby, get off my goddamn counter. That's what I mean by it's social media.
Sagging? Was they sagging?
Were they? I don't know if her titties were. No, I mean they weren't. They're definitely not fake. They were just sitting there.
Look, y'all, I'll be stuck.
The fact that you're in my live, the fact that she's in here is fucking sad. You don't like them warrants, do you?
Girl, what's wrong with you? You need to go get help. Your mother need to help you. Somebody need to help you.
Bitches is on no contact orders and in my live on the same day. Somebody screenshot that shit. Screenshot that shit. Thank you.
That girl is crazy. Girl, why you let all of this get you like in this? Girl, you is a fool. You is a fool. This is crazy.
She need a prayer. That's what it is.
No, she don't need no prayer. She needs to go talk to somebody.
Yeah, no, I don't think God can help her. Spells can. Remember, one of her supporters said she was about to make a spell on me. Bitch, you need to put a spell on somebody's mental. Y'all, when I showed that court video, remember what she said? The judge ate me up and da. I guess.
I thought she said yesterday. I seen the clip say that she said, "Do you think that I would be out of town with a warrant?" Bitch, you told
a lot of people
are,
but when you go to customs, they gonna catch you. If you are late on that warrant, they're gonna catch you at customs.
Girl, she told them she was going out of town. Stephanie wasn't lying. I watched the whole 3-hour thing with however long it was.
And it's actually sad because she had her supporters supporting her and believing her to look. It's like y'all be letting this bitch make y'all look dumb as fuck. Y'all be making y'all. Oh, go ahead, Breezy. My fault, baby.
And you know, I'm actually really mad that they pushed your time back because I would turned around if I knew they were gonna turn it back.
I know. That's like, when I texted you. I was like, you could come because it's gonna be in a.
Because I was like, damn, I'm back at Lennox.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Because I figured, but
because the guy, he was like, oh yeah, if it already started, if it's at 9, they already started, so it's probably like you're probably not gonna get in. So I was like, so pretty much you could validate my parking, I get back and like get in my car. He was like, yeah, but it's kind of fishy up there. And I was like, yeah, she already told me, so I'll just leave. But when you said come back, I was like, oh my gosh, I just pulled up to Lennox.
Damn. Yeah, I was like, once I realized that because I was late, and then I was like 15 minutes late, and I was like, damn, I don't want you to come. But then I realized, like, oh no, we gonna be in here for a minute and stuff. So I was like, girl, just come back. But you would have loved to see it in person, bitch. You would have cackled. See, the problem is
I would got put out. I would definitely.
The
I'm like,
problem
that's a lie.
is
That's
any
a lie.
witnesses can't watch the court proceedings. So even if y'all came as witnesses, y'all can't. So any witnesses that are going to testify, they have to be brought out of the courtroom during the court. So that's the shit. I mean, I'm not saying you would have testified, but I'm just saying, like, for the next, I know some people was like, shit, bitch, I'm coming as a witness. It's like y'all won't be able to watch it. So, but I mean, shit, y'all should still come and watch that bitch. It's gonna be funny.
Oh,
I wish you would have came though.
This time taking off.
It's a public court case.
Yeah, you can walk in.
Oh, yo, I might come to Baltimore because this a little crazy. I feel like I want a little show or something. I want to be a part of it. You feel
the Brene situation, yo.
Listen.
Hold on one second, y'all. Never seen the video.
I feel like this is worse than Brene because this one was like,
you know what makes this like crazy? I just keep saying it. Y'all is going to hate me for keep saying this. How the hell do you let TikTok, Instagram, whatever, get you locked up? Like, this is crazy.
Yo, you're young. No way that's young-minded mentality. She's a young-minded mentality.
There's no way she didn't have nobody to tell her stop.
She sat there and said that she's an orphan, so
friend something. And I mean, I know I hear y'all a lot talking about like bipolar and all of that. You know what I mean? But in a manic episode, can't nobody really tell you what to do. Yeah. So it's like she been in a manic for too long. She needs help.
No, honestly, I feel like this is not the first time because I'm like, something's telling me that this probably happened in her hometown. It has to happen.
She remind me of, she probably is like one of them girls, like, you know, on Catfish. She will catfish a bitch whole life.
Oh, no. She said she used to play Sims.
She still do. Like, she would be playing with somebody like for years, acting like Stephanie or Gorgeous Doll or somebody. And got this person sending them money and all of that. Because, like, what is wrong with the girl?
Oh, this is what I meant to show y'all. This is what I meant to show you. This is when she was in Miami.
Oh, all right. Let me see. So, this the video you was trying to tell me about?
This is one of the videos when she was in Miami.
You need to get some more massages.
I just got so many stalkers on this app. I really can't.
Oh, she don't have a boob job.
No.
And she was allegedly with her boyfriend. Don't look at the hairy. Don't look at the hair.
Yo, what? Who is going to Miami like that anyway?
No, I'm about to show you the picture of her that she tried to say recently. I'm about to show you. Hold on.
I ain't see this, y'all. I'm late. I ain't see this. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're going to see how weird it is. Hold on.
You like it? Girl, I can't stop staring. I'm like, this is really my body. And we're not even done getting smaller, y'all. Like, I'm still really only 2 months post-op.
Girl,
you really don't see the true results.
But you're in a pool, though.
And everybody says that. I'm like, damn, this only going to get better? Girl. I need an hourglass coming in.
They said delusional. I'm crying.
Oh my God. Keep in mind, this is the picture she posted. She said
that's not the same baby suit though.
It is, but nothing else is the same. It don't even look the same. It changed colors. Hold on.
Oh, is that when it was dry?
If y'all don't shut the fuck up, leave it at the door. Thank you.
What?
Bro. Anyway.
So she's supposed to be in Miami at this moment, but she in Atlanta.
But yeah. Yes. So she was saying, Achilles, I'ma whoop you.
Oh yeah, she do got that fake ass Van Cleef on her neck.
Relax. Both of you. It's okay. It's your groceries. It's your doggy food. Are you hungry? Because that's where your food is. Food, okay? Both of you relax. Thank you. No, so this is the picture she posted. Like, yeah, I'm in Miami, y'all. Randomly, for nowhere, unprovoked. Keep in mind, this is an old picture of her.
And the hair not even slicked down the same. That's the middle part.
And that's a ponytail, bitch. She got a nub.
I mean, she could have took that off, but that's the nub.
Girl, the tattoo, the Van Cleef. Anyway, so the nails, people called her out. Like,
No, the people called her out because it's from a fact that
Y'all
when
dumb
before
as
she got
shit.
her surgery, she was telling
Thank you,
people
Ice.
those
Y'all check out my
pictures, and
ponytail,
she
but I got
think
my
like
wig hair
everybody
right
forgot
now.
about them.
My wig is upstairs. We going out
She
to
didn't
dinner
have a
tonight.
wig on. She
Bang,
had a ponytail on in
bang.
the video.
Let's do it.
That's her shit. Okay.
Jump on it.
Like, hold on, it's almost done.
What?
My saddle. Wait, come in. Jump on it. Oh,
Come on to the crazy hospital, babe.
I'm
Come
lucky giving
on.
myself a lymphatic massage in this damn. Oh, oh,
Oh my
oh,
God.
y'all.
So
Red had that
I'm
hard. It's so
cringing.
my saddle. Come in. Jump on it.
Nobody ain't mute you, babe. You could still talk. Relax.
So did
Nobody
y'all actually
cares.
see her fly to Miami to get surgery? Because
She
she the
did.
type to have
She
go.
came home 3 days later. So I don't know. I didn't see it. Y'all, they was telling me. I don't know.
So I saw her on live like when she was going off about you, Steph, and I saw a clip of her like in like the recovery house. So I was like, okay, she did do something,
But she
but
ain't do no boobs.
she didn't do no. You would see incisions, even if she did the incisions through her armpit.
Her titties
You
would be sitting way better.
you wouldn't be in a pool 2 months later. I'm sorry, you would not be.
Them titties look a mess, girl. What
And then on
you
top of
mean?
that, but I feel like a lot of people didn't see it because she posted that picture before she went and got surgery. She was like, "Oh, this
She
is the
did.
size I want to be in. This is the size I want to be." She showed that exact picture of her on in Miami on the beach. That's why people
Before,
are. That's why
previously.
people are calling her out. Like,
So then,
ain't
like,
this the
hold on.
same
Let me
trip?
break it down a little. So basically, she was like, "Oh, I'm going to get surgery in Miami." She showed the picture. It was like, "This is what I want to look like." So everybody had seen that previous picture of her. Now, fast forward months later, she went into Miami. Boom, comes back, whatever. So like, fast forward like a couple months after she got her surgery, or maybe it was like a month. I don't know. It wasn't the same time as her getting her surgery. If I remember, this wasn't supposed to be the time she was getting her surgery. It was a different trip to Miami. She woke up one morning. She said, yeah, I don't know. She basically was like she was going to Miami. So basically, she then shows, or maybe she said she was already in Miami. I don't know. So she then goes to the pool. She posts that picture, the same picture, and she's like, I'm in Miami. And everybody was like, we've already seen that picture though, because you showed that picture. This woman forgot that she already showed the picture. This woman went as far as to bring the same bathing suit so that she could go live in the same bathing suit and say that is from right now. She was trying to tell people that same picture was from right now, but she forgot that she had previously shown it from a previous time. And when people was calling her out, like, your nails aren't the same, your hair isn't the same, she was like, I don't even remember. What was her excuse? What excuse did she make about that? Does anybody remember what excuse she made?
Oh no, she was saying people are AIing her nails off of her hand. Like, these are my nails. Look at my nails. Look at my nails.
It's
And
no
everybody was like,
nails on that
"Where's the
video
nail
though.
at?" And like she kept trying to circle it,
Yeah.
but it's no nails. So it's like she had like a black tip. So if you look at close to the picture of her on the beach, there's no black tip. You have a white tip, and it's blended into your thigh. So how you go from black French to a white French in a matter of 2 seconds? How you go from black French to a white French in a matter of 2 seconds? And you can't say that's sunlight. It's saying what she did
And
with the
that was
Chanel
a
bag.
side
You're saying
ponytail. That
that
was a side ponytail. Or a middle part.
how
She had
you
a
mess
middle
up a side
part.
ponytail? It's a side part, but how you mess up the side part in the picture and then you get in the pool, it's all messed up. Like,
Hold on,
I'm
Ash, are you in
confused. Like,
here?
is it saying
Ash, are
what
you
she did
in
with the
here?
Chanel bag?
Oh yeah, no, she posted a video of a Chanel bag and like posted a video of a Chanel bag being wrapped up, but it was the wrong
So it was fake.
hardware.
Gold.
It was
It was
fake.
the wrong
It was a gold
hardware.
hardware, but and then she was like, "Oh, look at the dust bag, girl. Nobody has that dust bag. Like,
So she
stop
really didn't go to
trying."
Chanel and get the bag. It was
No,
fake.
she posted a
No.
video of somebody else like wrapping up a bag. She posted somebody else.
What?
Yes, but she didn't realize because she don't have no real Chanel, so she doesn't probably even understand what hardware is. She yeah, like posted a video because she posted the bag. I guess people was calling it fake, and she then posted a video of it being wrapped up. But then people looked at the video of it being wrapped up and were like, that
Two
bag
different
has,
bags.
yeah, that bag doesn't even have the same hardware. It's
Oh,
a
y'all
whole
know
different
where she
color.
probably went? Y'all know where she probably went to get that bracelet and that ring? She probably drove up to New York talking about she went to King of Prussia.
Um,
She probably went up there to New York. Y'all know
oh
what I'm
no,
talking
she
about?
everything is fake.
Canal Street.
The other day
Canal,
she was
she
wearing
definitely's in
a
that
fake.
alley.
The other day she was wearing a fake Van Cleef, and that shit, y'all. The Van Cleef she was faking is worth like 30K, bro.
When you
She's
pointed
not
that out,
even with
I
her.
literally was on the floor. I was like, wait,
Is
that necklace alone is your car note and your mortgage. And you
Y'all
telling
is
me
on
that
here lying. She got a Birkin?
a fake one, a
right,
Birkin.
you have a Birkin, but you staying in a retirement home building.
Yo, what?
You have a Birkin, but we ain't never seen you with one pair of designer shoes. You don't have one pair of designer shoes
Oh
in
no,
your
you remember
car.
she got those Chanel shoes, remember?
The fake ones.
Yeah, those are those real, she say.
She
What?
don't even have a pair of heels in her closet. I was embarrassed.
When she was like showing her
She wore
outfit and
cowgirl boots to court, y'all.
no, it's 90 degrees outside and she putting a Dior poncho on. That killed me. I said, I'm done with her. It's
No, what
90
is the
degrees
video when she
outside.
had on that looking like a Chipotle burrito?
Oh,
The fact
Halloween.
that she's watching from her real page is probably because she's trying to be like, you guys, I promise it's real. It's directly. Because she tried to use the YouTube in court. And I was like, that's not my YouTube. I kept saying, that's not my YouTube. Ash, are you in here? Okay, I saw you in here. Be ready at 9. I meant to text you. Be ready at 9, sis.
I can't believe she walking. It's certain things
I
you
gotta
just
call
don't
you in
do.
about it. I'm getting ready now, but I'm gonna call you in about an hour so we can I'm gonna call you around like 8:30 so we can figure something out. Or we can figure out where to meet up.
I ain't
Would
gonna
you
lie, I
like
didn't know it was this deep.
Oh, you got me. Okay.
No,
Yeah, I didn't either though.
I think honestly, in all honesty, I really feel like she just wanted to be around you to stuff. Like she was like captive in your aura, your energy. She just knew you were a great person. But the moment she felt like you was slipping away or you're not trying to be her friend no more, I think she just never been those people that had friends ever. So when you finally feel like you got a friend, you cling onto them. Like the way she's like, oh, me and Steph went out to drinks, she gets a guy and stuff like that. I'm right there with her. And I'm like, she really had in her head that you and her were BFF. And I feel like everybody got confused when it first all started because I honestly thought that she was a nurse that GD was talking about that she fell out with. That's how
He was
I
trying to
thought.
insinuate that.
And I was like, wait, so you was GD friend and then all of a sudden you beefed out with Steph? Like when Steph is beefed out with GD, you're like her BFF. So I'm like, okay, I can see how that can happen because girls do link up being mad. But when I found out nobody knew her, never hang out with her, and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, this is weird. Even when it came down to like when you question her about you and Drum in a restaurant, bro, I've seen you in a restaurant with Drum, but I ain't never walk up to you
Right?
But wait,
because
she
that's
was never
weird.
cool. She was never cool with the other girl either. The girl that
No,
originally
she
came on here, the Brina girl. She was never cool with her
No,
either.
she don't know
no,
Brina. I know Brina.
she was just want to be around. She wanted to. She's inserting herself into drama to a point where people can be like, oh, you be around them, like, so the real tea. In reality, she not drop of tea, probably a piece of sugar of the tea, because she sees clips of it. You can't
Like a
go
little
off of
lemon
clickbait.
squeeze in
But
Like,
even if you're going off a clip or going off at least one person's side of the story, she was acting like she was really there. Like,
you would
That's
think she was
crazy.
there, and that's why I felt like everybody got confused. Like, well, no, she's saying that she talked to stuff like and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, maybe they do have a type of friendship. But when Steph came out and said you have never been around her or hung out with her, that's when I took a step back. I'm like,
She was gagged on
she
that.
made
She
it.
was gagged. I think that's what really bothered her. Because remember, that happened after she did all the weird shit in the Discord. Remember, I never said that until the Discord because I never wanted her to look crazy. Like I knew she would look a little crazy going so hard for me. And, we weren't like the best of friends. So I never wanted her to look, I never wanted her to look completely crazy. So I never lied and said we did. I just never really addressed it because I didn't want her to look like no crazy ass person,
I think
But
that's the grace because it's like how the gay dude, the Fallon dude, how he acts. I feel like For some reason, for the
You
longest,
think I met him?
no, I thought that was I thought that was the same person. I think I was for the longest. I was like, what's her guy? Nurse is the gay dude, because there's no way that y'all be like back and forth with each other.
Oh no, Gigi's the new one. No, I mean, some of these people are just like Nurse, though. Think about the fact, like Nurse, but just with no face. Like, I know it's hard for us to fathom because our brains don't even react like or move like theirs. But yes, there are people like Nurse with no face. Like, imagine Nurse with no face and talking shit in the comments. Like, she would be a Fallon. She is somebody who is so deranged and would get so excited by somebody talking shit back to them and trolling them back, like I did with Fallon, talking shit back and blah blah blah. She would actually probably pull up at their crib, take from a fake page and like behind a screen, pull up and then leave real quick, just like Fallon did. Like, she's strange enough to do that, and I know that we don't understand that because we don't understand that type of deranged behavior. It doesn't even seem like it seems like, no, for somebody to be this invested, we have to know them. They have to have some, but like, because that's me and you, like, that's me, you, and everybody else that's normal. Like, if I'm invested in something, it's because I have some type of personal tie to it.
Some type of personal tie.
Unfortunately, for people like Nurse and Fallon and Gigi, they don't have to have a personal tie. They are just fixated. And that's how Nurse was. Nurse had no personal tie in the beginning of this. Remember, Nurse did not get my phone number until August 13th, the day of the robbery. I came on TikTok on June 15th. I had been on here. Nurse had been supporting me and making videos for 2 months and never even had my phone number. So my point is, she didn't have to have a personal tie. She was fixated. And that is almost how Fallon is, and that's the thing. And you could tell Fallon ain't never been nowhere or know anybody either because of the things he says, the things he comments. You can tell, and it's like when he tries to fake that, oh, my homegirl, my hot homegirl, my this, my I was next to you at Magic City. You don't know nobody at Magic. You use your friends to get in. Like, what are you fucking?
And everybody knows you can't get close to nobody at Magic like that. The way he was like, oh, I was right next to you, so you just saying that nobody noticed you. Like, especially as a man, you're not in a section. I'm sorry, but you're not.
You're not.
It's not existing. As many times I have been in after hours Magic, being there from the day night till we walking out at morning time.
Hello?
There's no dudes in the section unless you're throwing money.
Exactly.
You're not getting close.
But imagine how deranged it is to make up that you've met me in a club and you were next to me. Like, that's because they speak it into existence. And this is the thing. And when you were like, oh, she finally had a friend. Do you think she just like da da da? I think what people are forgetting is, you guys, and that's why she was like latched on to me. Again, I think what people are forgetting is that she wasn't really latched on to me personally.
It's a lifestyle.
It wasn't even the lifestyle. I know y'all don't believe, but I genuinely think she is more content making people believe it online. Like, the same way she did this Miami thing unprovoked, the same way.
That's even scarier. That's scary.
That's scary. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. To me, it would make more sense to me if she was like, because my thing is, y'all see I be on live and she be in the chat. Why she never was like, Steph, oh my God, you're at blah, blah. I know where you're at. I'm about to pull up and get a drink with you. Y'all know I would have been nice and been like, okay, girl, pull up. Y'all know I would have. She never really did that. So my thing is, of course, did she ask to hang out? Yes. Of course, did she say, where are you living your nails? Yes. Of course, you know what I'm saying? But maybe she probably didn't want me to see what she looked like either. But I also, in person, but I also strongly believe that she was content with making people believe online the same way she is now. She's not even using her new body or her file for nothing. You're not even using the fake jewelry properly. You wearing Bulgari for people on the internet. You think you wearing this Bulgari is going to get you a man to buy you it in real life, and it's not happening. You literally went and I need y'all to think about the level of delusion it is to buy a ticket to a soccer game, to fake that you are dating a soccer player. Multiple tickets, y'all.
And when everybody knows, if you are dating an athlete, you're not in that area. You're in the family room. You're in your family area.
So that was fake too?
That's very
Yes.
fake. You can buy
Yo, I'm
that
gullible,
fan
y'all,
is a
because I
fan
didn't.
ticket.
Maybe I just
And
didn't
those
even
tickets are
care.
only like $80 just to go down there. It's like
Yes.
$100. It's only
Yes.
100.
So the guy
Yes.
So
she recorded saying my babe. Wait, hold on, hold
That man
on.
is married. That man is married. That man does not know her.
everybody on that team is married. Damn
That man
near.
does not know her. Half them don't even goddamn speak English. You know, they be bringing them in.
I was not believing it, y'all, but I thought maybe she
Chanel's
just
here.
found somebody. I don't know, y'all. I thought maybe she found somebody. You just never know.
What do you keep saying,
Listen.
Chanel?
I didn't ran into a football player. Like, I mean, I don't know. I thought maybe she ran into somebody off the social media, y'all. I don't
Oh, I
know.
see.
No, she said that she met him
No.
online, like on a dating app. I'm like, what professional is on a dating app just picking up women and then cashing out on them with Van Cleves and Chanel's and stuff like that? That's unknown, especially in Atlanta. All you gotta do is walk your ass into a club, a lounge, go to Copper Cove and stuff like that. That's you could catch them for real if you
For
wanted to.
sure. You
And
could.
But you,
that's in them states though. Like I'm just saying, like I thought maybe she could have. You feel me?
no,
See,
there's no way.
and that's
There's
why
no
I'm
way.
telling y'all she is obsessed with her social media perception. And that's what
She
makes
probably
me
happy as shit.
scary.
I just said that. She
Oh
probably.
yeah,
Oh
she's
yes.
ecstatic. But you know, she's like, oh, it really what? Like that's the thing, and that's what makes it the scariest. I'm not mad at no bitch trying to up her life and get certain things or whatever. I'm not mad at you using me as your inspiration, bitch. If you want to use me as your competition, you're gonna always lose. So please don't get in no race that you can't even start. You won't qualify this year. You probably won't make prelims next year, but maybe 2 years from now you'll make prelims for where I'm at now, and I'll already be somewhere else then. However, like bitch, please don't do that. I'm Shakari Richardson in this bitch, and you are not her. So, respectfully, I mean, if me and you are in a race, baby, I'm definitely Shakari. We're not. But the thing is, that's the point. Like, I'm not mad at no bitch trying to get shit out of men. It's just the thing, like, it's
It's the
sad
way she
because
goes
it's like,
about it.
it's not even, it's just sad because it's like I don't even think she's actually trying to do it in real life. I think she's convinced with making the internet believe it. Like,
She likes
you
what
bought
she
tickets,
portrays.
you bought tickets to a fucking soccer game and sat there and cheered a man on that doesn't, like, bro, you are deranged.
And he
You're
probably
fucking
No,
deranged.
she's not okay. But I just want to say something quick, ladies. Hi, by the way. I'm just gonna say something quick and drop down because my phone's gonna die soon. But I'm gonna be in the comments. Stephanie, when I
What's up, bro?
tell you I was not ready for the court video, I literally told my husband, I was like, listen, do not bother me for the next 2 hours.
I'm
I'll put
crying. I
my
know. Shout
phone
out to
on
Sherry.
airplane mode. Shout outs to Sherry. Shout outs to Ariel. Shout outs to the girlies for actually, because when I tell you I wasn't ready, like I was in the middle of cooking and I was like, hold up, wait a minute. I said, I didn't even want to receive any calls. I put my phone on airplane mode. I told my husband, do not bother me for the next 2 hours, please. And I was like,
Period.
tune the fuck in. I had my popcorn, I had my snacks, I had my little what's it called? Sangria. Girl, when I tell you that shit was better than any movie or TV or Netflix series, like I was tuned the fucking sister. And
It
then
definitely
okay,
ate.
and then, okay, so the part that I was dying, I'm going to say this quick and hop off. First of all, nurse's facial expressions the entire time had me on the floor. If you ever study psychology or body language, you could tell that she was like fuming, and that's one thing. The second thing, her lawyer. Personally, if I had a lawyer that looked like that, I knew I would have lost the case immediately.
For sure
Okay.
that.
He was giving like, no, I'm not winning this case. An
For
hour
sure
late,
that.
laptop not working. He didn't even know what doxing was in 2026.
It definitely for sure that.
And then his facial expressions as you kept like proving nurses lies, and he just kept looking more and more shocked. And I remember there was one time, like obviously we couldn't hear what she was saying to him, but like she whispered to him something, and then he looked at her and he was like, "Yeah, pretty much, you know." And then she rolled her eyes and was like so angry the whole time. I was just dying. And then the judge too. The judge was over nurse when it got to the point where she was getting questioned towards the end. And they asked her, they're like, "Oh, have you ever done this? Have you ever done that?" Mind you, the nurse just, the judge just seen nurse doing that in 4K. And she's still in his face saying, "No, no, Your Honor, no." That's when the judge looked at nurse like, okay, this girl deserves these 5 words because she's lying in my face.
No, yeah, it was definitely a wild fucking day. It was definitely a wild fucking day.
And I cannot wait for you to finish law school because the way you ate, oh my God, you are actually gonna make like such an amazing lawyer. Like the way you gonna be eating them up. Oh, I would hire you, sister.
Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate you.
No problem. Oh, I don't know what happened to the other girlies on the panel, but I'll drop. Love you so much once
Love you
again.
too, baby. I wish I would
Congratulations.
disconnect you. Thank you, my baby. I appreciate you, and thank you for all the support. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, sis. Love you. I'll
Love you
disconnect
more. I'll
myself.
text you.
Okay, bye.
Bye, baby. Y'all, I can't let nobody up or let nobody down because I'm in the shower. So y'all have to entertain each other while I wash my ass real quick. But no, I do want to also say shout out to everybody that like has recorded things and sent it to me. Exposing. You know I'ma always shout you out every fucking time I get, every chance I get. Mrs. Call It How I See It, Jessie, Messy Mommy, Literal T. Y'all let me know if I'm forgetting anybody, but I definitely want to say thank you because y'all really made this easy for me. I don't see everything. And if you know me, you know, like, I don't even like watching that shit. So, having to, I would have had no evidence. No, not that. I'm thankful that you guys have been watching from jump, recording her moves, recording her lives from jump. I'm glad that we're not her. We didn't have to get in there. We didn't have to lie. We didn't have to AI shit. We didn't have to edit shit. We didn't have to lie about being somebody's sister. We didn't have to, or faking being somebody's sister. We didn't have to lie about her contacting my, nobody didn't contact her fucking, bro, I'm just glad we didn't have to lie. I put on a great case and I really couldn't have done it without y'all. I want y'all to always feel so appreciated because you know, I don't get to tell all of y'all individually all the time, but y'all rock with me, y'all let me know things, and even when I don't want to know it, even when I don't want to hear it, y'all be like, bro, she said this, she did this, and yeah, I'm just grateful. I don't think this is not a battle nor a war that I could have won without y'all. It's not a battle nor a war at all, if we're being honest, and you know, as much as y'all don't want this, like I said, I am willing to not go to court on the charges if and only if she agrees to admit that she lied and just let it go and not talk about me. Point blank period. You know, bitches kept saying they know the criminal justice system better than me. But y'all, bitches are slow enough that they didn't even file a motherfucking, the right shit. You filing TPOs whole time, tough. So, you know what I'm saying? Bitches is, you know. So, personally, I just, I want to thank y'all so much. Y'all have sat with me through all this shit. And I really do want this to be a chapter, bro, like a literal chapter. Like there is no way a bitch like her should even be a part of my fucking book. And it's actually fucking embarrassing that somebody like her is a part of my book, you know? And all we can do, you guys, is say a prayer that that woman gets help. She gets, you know, maybe, hopefully she gets help. Hopefully she looks back on this and says, wow, I got myself 5 warrants for getting myself. Oh, by the way, mods, bitches, if anybody's talking shit, any trolls, go ahead and mute them and block them. Cause y'all know bitches get froggy when I'm in the shower and I'm not looking. Y'all go ahead and take the floor if anybody had anything to say. But as I was saying, you know what's actually insane? Y'all know why I think bitches came in here from their real page? Cause y'all know we have a no contact order. I think bitches are so desperate, they trying to get me to violate the no contact order. Bitches trying to get me to be like, talk directly to them. That's how deranged they are. That's how deranged bitches are. Coming in here from their real page because they want me to probably say a statement directly to them so that I can violate the no contact order. I've been peeping it, babe. I'm not slow. I'm not dumb. I'm not slow. I'm not dumb in any regard. I have nothing to say directly to that woman. I don't want anybody to relay any messages to that woman. Let's make sure we record this, since bitches want to record. Can somebody put their screen recording on? Thank you real quick, in case bitches try to say anything different. I'm assuming somebody got it. We'll wait 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let me make this very clear. I have nothing to say directly to that woman. I have nothing that I want relayed to that woman. No messages, no type of contact, no none of that to that woman. What day is it? It is, hold on, what day is it? It's July 28th. July 28th is about approximately 6:15. Let me make it very clear one last time. I have no desire, because I really think bitches coming in here from their real page, like bitches really think I'm slow. And if I don't know, if bitches didn't realize in court that I'm not the fucking one to play with, they never will. But nothing about me is slow. And like the fact that bitches want me to violate, like that's genuine. Like imagine that, you guys. Every other time bitches sit here and they deny looking at my live, but all of a sudden bitches want to pop in on their real pages. Bitches want me to say, they probably wanted me to be like, oh, blah blah blah. Let me tell you, blah, blah, blah. See, bitches actually think bitches are slow. I love it. I love that you think I'm the underdog. I love that you think so little of me. So, bitch, let me show you how big I am. I love that. Bitches underestimated me, and I let bitches underestimate me. I waited months and months on this day. I waited months on this day. Bitches have said whatever they want, slander my name, etc., etc. And I've had to let that shit go and wait months for my justice. I told bitches not to celebrate until Monday. Now, didn't I? I told bitches, don't get your cake and candles ready, ho. Do not get your, matter of fact, y'all know what? Let me order me a motherfucking cake and some motherfucking candles so we can have a virtual birthday celebration, bitch. A virtual gotcha, bitch. I need to wax my booty today, y'all. I'm scared. I hate waxing my butt. I can't be the only person that hates it. But it must be done. Okay, I need to drill off my toes. Yeah, I wonder if I have some press-ons to throw on for the night and see. I know I got some somewhere. We're gonna find them. I mean, none of a poppy. He put the D in the pot. Oh, I'm going to get drinks with the trick tonight. It's a double date. Oh yeah, Nair. You know what? I do have some in here. That might work. Oh, you know, it's coming. You know what? I need to look up what exactly. You said, dang, Queen, you were on here in the AM talking about this. Give it to God. I did. God granted me 5 warrants against the bitch. If you had a bitch stalking you for months, sending your nudes to your mom, taking you to court back and forth, filing warrants on you, lying about your addiction allegations, lying about your vagina, lying about your tricks, lying about your exes, showing pictures of your exes, contacting your siblings. If you had the same thing, bitch, I think you would talk about it too. Unfortunately, nobody's worried about you. So you can give what you want to God, and I'm going to give what I want to God. What happened, Ma? Do I need to check them right now? Hey, Shay. I'm not sure if she violated a no contact order by coming in here. I need to look it up. I know for a fact she's not allowed to make any statements directly to me. She is not allowed to make any statements through a third party intended for me. So a no contact order means that we cannot have any contact with each other. But bitches think they're slick. Like, she wanted me so bad to be like, for instance, let's say somebody's name was Jackson. She wanted me so bad to be like, Jackson, you loser ass bitch. That's why, hey Jackson. That's why you motherfucking lost. You know, so that's what they wanted. Oh, thank you, Mom. Okay, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. I'm gonna watch it when I get off. I appreciate you so much. That's what she wanted, so she could record. Here, Your Honor. Jackson would have recorded it like this. Here, Your Honor. This is her violating her no contact order that you specifically said. And the judge is gonna say, well, how did you get this? You recorded this? I went on her live stream and she was talking about me, and then she started talking to me. She started talking to me, Your Honor. That's exactly what she wanted so fucking bad. Like, I really love that bitches really think I'm fucking slow. It was Candy. Thank you. Or it was yesterday, but I think Bravo Times has the hearing, my love. I could see her stopping so you don't go and then starting back up once the charges get dropped. And then I'll sue her civilly. If I don't go to court, it's not like she's going to be able to file charges against me. The charges are against her from the state. So it wouldn't matter if I don't go. I mean, respectfully, just going would actually, like, then I'm, the victim. The prosecution could, of course, ask me questions and paint the picture a little bit better because I'm the only witness. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Somewhere Reading. I'm confused. Why did she lie? Girl, she been lying for, come on now. Y'all are funny. Can we find how many? Do as you please, Nika. No, I'm joking. Not on my behalf, not on my behalf, not on my behalf, not on my behalf. Why didn't the court go for the other 3 charges you had? I'm not sure. I wasn't crying. 1 was enough for me. No, she came in twice, Broccoli. Yeah, we cannot have any phone calls, texts, emails, or social media to each other. No messages sent through other people, and no in-person meetings, and no phone or text messages. So no messages through social media, no messages to each other, and no messages I cannot try to have any contact with her. Does that make sense? Why was what on camera? They record all court proceedings. Oh, I can't wait for I'm actually going to drop the Look at You Babe merch. Like, I'm actually going to drop the merch. Like, yeah, she joined the live twice today. Bro, being in a fucking... Who goes to Jamaica to stay in a motherfucking apartment? Who does shit like that? Like, it's just like, it's actually so sad, bro. Like, not even you went to Jamaica by yourself to stay. Like, who does that? Who does that? To stay in an apartment with no furniture? Like, when I'm at the beach, I want to be, especially if you travel by yourself. Even when I took my mom on vacation, we went to Puerto Rico, I stayed at a resort, like, you know? She doing that day. Listen to that, y'all. Bitches doing that dangerous shit, trying to eat other hoes. Oh shit, where's y'all put y'all? Oh, there y'all go. Like, bitches are really trying to do what other bitches do. That's my thing. Like, and that's what I was saying earlier with my girl. Was it Cash? My girl who was up here. I actually loved her voice, and she was super dope. And she was like, if girls want to reach out to you, like, how can they do that? Because I don't want y'all to go out here. I don't want y'all to ever watch me and go out here doing no dangerous shit. I do not want y'all going out here doing no dangerous shit. Please don't do no shit like that. Please don't do no dangerous shit like that. Flying out of town to meet men you know for 2 days is already not cold. Especially knowing like bitches don't have no support system or friends. Like, you're really tripping. And I know that because when bitches show, remember when there's a screenshot of her and she like shared her screen and she showed like, or maybe she was showing her iPad, like Mac, something, and her messages were on the side. Bro, it was like 10 messages on the left. You know how your messages show up? And I swear to God, she had like 1 text each day. It was like today, 5:55, 11 a.m., yesterday, Monday, Tuesday. And literally, she was probably talking to like, the other one was like 2 weeks ago. Like, you could tell she talking to this. It was so sad. I was like, oh no. This what happens when you lie. It shows that she joined. This what happens when you lie. Bitches is sitting right now fuming, looking at the screen, listening. And they still gotta work. They probably yelling at all their customers, crashing out. Hold on, ma'am, 1 second. No, she did it from her real account. You said me today with my headset, mad at the customer, like, damn, she just made me miss something. Hold on. What'd you say you needed? All right, shit. Yeah, we'll produce the refund. Fuck. I mean, either way. Okay, I'm glad we got some attorneys in the chat. But oh yeah, back to that point. I do not want y'all to go doing no dangerous fucking behaviors, okay? So if y'all are ever thinking about doing some shit like that, y'all always ask me like, how do you be safe? How are ways you're safe? Another way that I really don't say, oh, it's already screenshotted, Danielle. Another way that I really don't say enough, I know somebody in the chat got the screenshot. I trust y'all. Another way that I really don't say enough, how I prevent being in dangerous situations. Cheap men. I stay away from cheap ones. And that's something I don't say enough because I don't ever want anybody to feel bad about their price, right? Because everybody's price is different. And girls that are in this industry ain't gonna be offended by what I'm saying. But for me personally, if a man is trying to haggle my price, if I'm like, okay, it starts at $1,000 an hour and they're trying to haggle my price, then that means they need the money too fucking bad for me. And personally, if you need the money that bad, and being that I don't provide FS, there could be arguments, you know what I'm saying? There's arguments frequently with clients. You know, I'm not gonna say I just go in the room and everything's just kosher. There's clients that are like, oh, I didn't realize, and you know, aren't the happiest about it. Of course, you make it work. You fix it up, flip it around, you make it work. But when a man, being that argument is one that comes up pretty, I would say pretty commonly, because you know, there's ways to avoid it, but it can come up, right? Being that is the case, I have to be very specific about the type of client that I'm going to see. A client that is going to haggle me or complain, he's definitely going to complain when he doesn't get what he wants. If he was already tripping about a few extra $100, if he's like, oh, let's do $700, let's do $800. If he was already tripping about giving me a couple $100 more because I asked for $1,000 an hour, he's definitely going to trip when I say, oh, babe, that's not a service I provide. Because he needs the money more. So when you have cheap clientele, and there's some girls that are like, shit, they're gonna do FS, cool, 800, whatever, there's no problem. For me personally, being that that's not something I provide, I have to be very careful about the clientele I have. A client that gave me $1,000 with no problem isn't gonna sit here and get mad at me when that's not, oh, he's gonna be, oh, really? Oh, well, I didn't know. Well, okay, what, you know, what? Oh, babe, I'm more than happy to, oh, okay. Yeah, relax. I got you. I'm going to make sure you're satisfied. Boom. You know what I'm saying? You fix it up, you flip it. But a client that is cheap, like that can get you in dangerous situations. And let me just say this. None of y'all better be flying. None of y'all better be flying to a different city, to a man you just met for $150. And getting, not a single one of y'all better be doing that shit. If that's what's going on in your life right now, you need to message me right now. We'll change the priority today. And then staying at his home at least. That's number one, point blank, period. I don't give a fuck what he paying you. You're not staying at no man's home you just met. You are not. That's rule number one. Absolutely not. None of y'all better do that shit. None of y'all better stay at no man's fucking house you just met. I swear to God, we are going to be fighting. Even when I have clients, bro, in Atlanta, I will have my driver stay, bro. I don't do that house shit unless I know you, or you know what I'm saying. First, I need to see your credit card, first name, last name. I need a picture of your ID. Y'all don't understand 304, and they really take pictures of your ID, business cards, LinkedIn, etc., etc. Like, there is a lot of safety measures that go into this shit. Websites, mixing numbers. There's a lot of safety measures that go into this industry. And that is a lot of times why you see girls come in my live like, nah, Steph, don't give it to them. Don't try to help squares, da, da, da. It's not that they don't want women getting in the industry. It's the fact that some women are just doing it wrong. Exactly, Miss Tell It All. Exactly. And if I do, locations are shared. I'm so picky about that shit. Like, imagine landing on it. You don't hear about them people that blah, 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 traveled to blah, 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 and was never seen again. The last known sighting of Miss blah, blah, blah was leaving the airport. The last thing we see is her board a plane and she's never been seen again. Like, bitch, he could have picked you up and bitch so green, nobody would have even known to look at his license plate. That's the first thing that probably didn't even look at the motherfucking license plate. Probably got her an Uber there. That's scary right there. You got an Uber that he called. It's like just little shit. Like, bro, you just like, oh God. Oh, my girl, Mish. Yeah, y'all come up. Mitch, I just accepted you, baby. Yeah, she doesn't, Savannah, but all 8 of her supporters do. You know, all 8 of them would put together all 8 cents and make her a funeral if that was Chuck her. That ass, this. The same way they were saying my supporters need to put together bond money for me. I'm sorry. I thought it was 8 by now. I know I done pissed off 8 bitches by now. And you know, that's the first place they run. I can guarantee you this. Nobody, and I mean nobody, will be on this app screaming at their phone over her. I'm bringing 5 people. I'm coming to get you. And she gonna turn that into, see? Bro, I'm gonna lie, y'all, though. The scariest thing that has been said so far was when Shorty said that we want her to, you know, remove herself. And let me say this. The reason why that's so scary is because we have never said anything of that sort. And that lets me know where her mind is at, because, you know, she always projected her own thoughts onto us. And if she is in that space, let me say something I've been saying to her for a long fucking time. This is just social media. It is quite literally just social media. And when you learn, when people learn that, they will be okay. It's October 6th. I'm sorry, August 6th. And you know, there's not, you can press anybody can press this exit button and it's over. You know what I'm saying? And more people should, but nobody wants that on this side anyway. I know that's not something that I would ever condone or ask for, you know, because it's never that serious. This is all a season of life. Everything is a season. Where we are right now is all a season. And I personally would never, ever, ever, ever want somebody to think about, Bubby, what are you doing, Papa? It's not that serious. You trying to bury it? Why you always trying to bury yourself, baby? I know a bitch trying to do the same thing and trying to bury me and they're trying to blame me for it. It's okay. Don't do that. See, I'm telling other bitches not to do the same thing. Don't try to bury yourself, baby. Am I the only one who's always trying to bury himself? I know I'm not. We're gonna have to do us a cutesy little set on our own tonight, y'all. Cause I am not going on no date without my nails done. That's rule number 1. But I honestly don't know if how I'm gonna get these bitches. It's gonna come off. But yeah, it's just social media, y'all, and we gotta start treating it as such. And log off, you know, and also understanding that, like, this doesn't have to affect your real life if you don't want it to, you know. So don't let it. Oh, can somebody come up here? We're trying to do this motherfucking. Okay, I need to ask y'all for some help real quick. So where my client is staying at, I unfortunately am banned. And he's like, oh, let's get some drinks, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm banned from this whole hotel. So I was thinking about telling him we should go somewhere else to get drinks. At least for drinks, because see, my homegirl gonna be there. So I feel like she can go in and sort of like, you know, when we go, I don't know. He's already been there for 3 days. He's not going to want to move. I definitely feel like I can get in the hotel, but we can't drink there. I'm definitely going to be able to get in the hotel. I don't feel like they're going to be watching at the door type shit. Especially because I'm going to cover my face. I'm going to figure it out. He definitely got money to get You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not worried about that. Get a room somewhere else. I just don't want to have to tell him. Oh, wearing a mask could definitely be a thing. Especially because I was going to dress classy. No, I'm definitely going to say I had a bad experience there and want to get drinks elsewhere. Yeah, I was definitely going to say that. But I'm talking about, okay, well then. But how am I going to, and then get drinks elsewhere, and then when it's time to go in the room, just like rush in there? Because I'm going to have to tell him before we go to the room. Like, I'm not just going to, I definitely think I should be like, hey, babe, I think I should tell him the truth. Like, I'm not going to tell him I got banned. Oh, have your friend let you in a side door. Smart. No, this ain't that type of hotel, though, sis. I don't know if they got side doors, y'all. I mean, I'm thinking if we go in late enough, then it'll be fine. I was thinking about just telling him that they're like really hard on SWs, and I don't want to be in danger, but I also don't want him to think that like I come off as a SW everywhere, because he's like actually interested. My driver was like, he's like interested in like dating you. Like, I was like, oh wow. I just don't want to. Baby, he already knows he has to pay me. He's actually I mean, shit. I looked him up. He got some money. You feel me? Maybe a scarf and some glasses. I could do like a cute little scarf. Let's see what you said. No shade, hold on. Oh, that's smart. Say, yeah, I would rather just go there for drinks because my homegirl. I don't think so. Y'all, I love y'all, but only logical, sensible answers, you guys, okay? The thing is, he has his friend coming too, and his friend has my girl coming, so I don't want his, like, you gotta remember, he's gonna be telling his friend this excuse. So I'll probably tell him privately. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I could tell him privately, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think I could tell him when I see him, like, once he sees how pretty. You're so pretty in person, huh? I want to, y'all, I could pull like I could pull a Nurse Nutty line and be like, yeah, I was actually dating the owner of this hotel, so it just gets a little awkward. I just don't want to seem like me and my homegirls are trouble. Like, that's definitely not the answer. You know what I mean? To act like even blaming it on my homegirl. Yeah, I am doing Get Ready With Me. In about an hour or 30. Oop, I'm supposed to be ready in an hour. You definitely don't want to give that your homegirls are trouble. We're already 304s, bro. If anything, I think I should be on some like, yeah, jealousy type shit. You know what I mean? I think that's what men are more able to believe is like jealousy. Yeah, I mean, I know where we can go get drinks because I'm good at a lot of other places and they'll let us stay there for a long time and just sit and talk. An employee being rude to you is not going to constitute if they come up there and kick your ass out. I need to call my bartender friend and ask him what he thinks because he just texted me, ready to party. Apparently he's like so into me. That's actually so cute. My driver was like, Stephanie, my friend, he's very into you. He's very into you. He really wants to see you. He says, don't flake on him tonight. Garden room isn't open today, baby. I don't want to say nothing with an argument though, y'all. Like, I don't want to bring up an ex. I don't want to do none of that. Okay, double booked my room and didn't accommodate is crazy, y'all. He been staying there 2 nights. Your suggestions are messy, right? Like, y'all really trying to, y'all, I know y'all are thinking of just like an average perspective, but y'all gotta understand, keep in mind, he has no reviews on the apps. So I think this will be his first experience. I don't know. I didn't ask, but it definitely gives, this may be his first experience with a SW, and I don't want to, like, I think, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, all y'all's excuses are shit. I love y'all, but fuck, I know y'all are better than this. Y'all don't like me. That's all I'm convinced y'all don't love me the way y'all say y'all do. There's ain't no way this is what y'all coming up with right now. Y'all don't fucking love me. Come on, we all gotta put somebody come up here and give me a good one. But somebody come up here and, y'all really don't fucking like me. Wow, y'all gonna let Nutty be right? Y'all gonna let Nutty be right? She told me y'all don't really like me. Y'all use me as entertainment. Are y'all for real right now? That's what y'all gonna let happen to me? No, I'm totally joking, bro. I was clowning. I know somebody got excited, like, yep, now she's realizing. Woo. Go in and say sorry. No, this is the place I got banned because I guess the lady and her husband, remember when I was in the room next door? This is that one. Not they said yup. Not they actually thought that I actually thought y'all didn't like me. Wow, y'all are just awful. Like, not they actually thought I was serious, bro. They actually thought I was serious, bro. Y'all, oh my God, they're just so bad. Oh, poor thing. Oh, Olivia, that's a good one. That's a great one. That's what we're going with. No, it's actually funny because they didn't actually think. They couldn't have actually thought that I was being for real. Like, it was, Oh my God. I was being like a joke. Like, I was referencing, like, basically trying to say y'all suggestions are shitty. And like, if y'all love me, y'all would be coming up with better. Oh God. It's actually bad when you have to explain to people. Poor thing. You were being sarcastic back. It didn't hit, baby. It didn't hit at all. Because y'all are so square and corny that y'all probably actually got excited. Poor thing. Imagine your name being big something, not the little one, but you're my little bitch. Imagine you sat here all day. We've been here all day crying about, they be crying when they get muted. Y'all stay muting. Wasn't you just crying about getting fucking muted? Wasn't you just crying about not getting to say what you want? They scary, sadly. No, baby, your reads weren't hitting, so we blocked you. Do you want me to say, do we need to say what you said earlier, babe? Ariel, they were here and then they just, somebody muted their ass because they were annoying. The reads were boring. They weren't hitting. It was just getting very square-like. Of course you would remember. Actually, I don't remember. That's the crazy part. I remember you being here and then I don't remember why you got muted, but I do remember you coming in crying and saying, y'all always muting. That's all I remember. Your reads never really hit, so like I don't remember what was said. I was actually about to say they were saying play the whole video, but that was the other hater. That was Sparkles. Don't it suck when you sit here all day and night waiting to get your comment in and I can't even remember what it was? I don't have my outfit of the night, but I do want to do something classy, you guys. Y'all are going to see me in something a little more classy. Okay, we're not taking it all the way there. I'm still a hoe. But we're definitely going to do something a little classy, okay? Sparkles was a fan in the beginning. So was Gigi, but they just got mad that I treated them like peasants. Imagine sitting here all day and night waiting to get your comment in and be crying when you get muted. Woo, that has got to fucking suck. I barely get to type because you're type. Okay, well, this is your time to shine. Shine. Bro, you barely get to type. You're right because you're boring. We get annoyed. It doesn't hit. Like, fuck. Well, shine, baby, shine. We're waiting. Actually, if I remember what they did, they added somebody in the chat. That's what it was. You started adding somebody in my chat, and you know better than to do that. You be here enough hating, so you know. Come on now. I don't want to talk about the Lord me getting banned. Okay, I'll know with you. I don't really want to talk about that right now. No shade. I've told that story like 3 times. Her supporters ain't saying shit, to be honest. How do I apply press on nails? Hold on, let me listen to this.
Little dehydrator moment, a little buffing block thing, whatever this is, a brush on nail glue. This one's from Glamnetic. And one of these things, everything has to be dry. I have to take the nails off the stand. It looks like gum. I kind of love it and hate it. Say goodbye to the nail stands. They did their job. First off, your natural nails.
No, I love you. One day I'm gonna tell you the story. I just don't feel like doing
dusty
it right now.
and dehydrated. I use a nail drill on the actual press-on nail to take off all that shine on the inside. I'm fully convinced that this is why my nail and a press-on nail never want to leave each other. Now, as for the nails that I grow myself, I personally buff them out because I'm scared of a drill thinning out my natural nail, so I do it manually. But then on top of that, I put some dehydrator on it. Because one thing about press-on nail glue, you need to give it something to hold on to. I always put on my nails before bed so that it has hours to set because you can't get them wet within the first couple hours. You really want that glue to dry. I put the glue on my natural nail and the press-on nail.
Bitch, you're going too fast. You're going too fucking fast, love. Relax. Sit back and wait a second. Fuck. Bitch wanted to tell her story in 2 seconds. Oh no, I don't have the time. We gotta get this done. No, I got all that stuff. I think I really did buy a whole set one time. Remember when my old nail tech stopped working? And I was like struggling for a whole fucking week. Took 3 weeks. I bought my own little set. I got my own little set in here, y'all. I forgot I had it. I literally had to look for it. Okay, we got top coat, we got dehydrator, we got primer. Okay, this is gonna get annoying though because I lost the thing as fuck. Buff alcohol blue nail. Okay, is it that? Okay, we got some. Okay, we got some of this. Okay, y'all. But why I got so many goddamn nail clips? I just be buying shit when I lose the other. I just buy some more. That's the problem. I don't put no effort into buying shit. Okay, no, I need to find my thing because I bought the drill set too, and you know the drill set comes with the thing to like clean under your nails and shit. Okay, we got one of these. Hold on, we got some shit. Got one of these. Okay, I ain't gonna hold you out. I don't want to do this. Maybe I should put it on the towel. Oh, we could do it on this. That'll help. Okay. What time am I heading out? Around 9. Where's the watch and Chanel bags? What? That's what you decided to shine with? Oh my God. See, this is why y'all be getting banned. This is why y'all be getting blocked. It's just bad. Like, that's what we told you to shine, and that's what you came up with. You sat there for damn near 10 minutes trying to get I told you shine. You said, I thought you was coming back with something hot. I thought it was going to be real loud on the creek. I thought it was going to be loud as fuck on the creek, and that's what you came up with? Chanel bags. Now we know you just fucking talking, bitch. You just say any fucking thing. I ain't never been accused of stealing no fucking Chanel bag in my life. Yo, the way they gotta make shit up. Courtney, now he got mad. Hold on. What did I tell you? Hold on. Let me make this clear. Big R, not the little one, baby. You keep getting banned because you're adding my chat. Don't say shit to them. You will get banned. Point blank, period. Y'all, don't even give... I got this. They not from Magic. Now, when the fuck did I ever steal a Chanel bag from Magic? I want you to listen to yourself real quick. Do you think Magic City would still... You think they still let me walk through that front door if I stole a Chanel bag from them? Do you hear yourself?